with the power of technology, I should be able to, when you tell me to, hop on over. Oh my god.
Fun fact, the towers represent file sizes on your memory cards.
Fun fact, I'm not in the PS2 intro. That's actually a Photoshop. It looks like I was there. That's me pointing at my T-Walk save. It's that big, dude. That's how big it is. It's crazy. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the HGO podcast. I'm Ethan. As always, I'm joined by my good friends Kyle.
Hello.
And Hunter. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing just swell.
And we're joined by a special guest. It's Kane, everybody. Kane's back. Woo! Dad's back from the shops.
Woo!
It's been a while, hasn't it? How have you been, dude?
I'm doing well.
It's good to have you here, you know.
Yeah.
It genuinely feels weird because, you know, Hunter, we've been in our little bubble for a while. You know, Kyle went to the mines. It was just us for a bubble. So it's like having Kyle back.
Throwing
like,
the ball
you know,
back and forth.
Yeah, Kyle's, you know, and Kyle came back and it was like, oh, this is great. And now we've got 4 people. I'm like, I'm overwhelmed. There's too much stimulus here, Hunter. Like, what are we gonna do here? Like, oh my god, can't handle it. Can't even do the intro right. It took me 4 attempts. What am I gonna do? It's crazy. But hey, it's good to have you here, and we're of course. Kane's here. We're not talking about anything post 2006. We're going back to the PS2, ladies and gentlemen. And we're talking about
It's not like I don't play newer games.
He only plays games before 2006. It's confirmed.
It's not true.
We are no longer a Nintendo podcast.
Let me just pan my camera up to show, you know, the top shelf of like PS. I don't know. Is this PS5?
I see Pokemon Heart Gold on there. That was 2009.
Yeah, Heart Gold.
You're good.
He's calling me, dude. He's
Wherever
calling
that
me.
one's at.
It was a remake of a game from 2000.
Hush.
Hey, it's worth more than like.
Let him pass the vibe check.
That shelf is an expensive shelf.
Dude, I literally, it's really funny because it used to be on this shelf here. I used to have my copy of Soul Silver that's like complete in box with the Pokewalker. And now it's like down there with the PS1 games, but just on its side, just like chucked behind stuff. I think it's behind my Switch. I'm just like, that's really funny that it's like something that's worth like several $100s.
The most expensive thing you have.
Tucked away. Like, just, yeah, why not? But yeah, we're talking about box arts today, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about the PS2 and its many, many box arts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why? Why are we doing this? And I'm also thinking that. Why? Why are we doing this? Hunter, Kyle, explain yourselves. Like, this is the most passionate I've seen you guys on topics for a while. Like, I was just like, minding my own business, 40 messages. I was like, what the hell?
We needed something to do. I looked back at other episodes we did, remembered having a good time with the PS1 box art episode we did in the summer last year. Decided, hey, this will be fun.
Was Kane on that episode, or was Kane not?
He was.
Yes.
And Jack.
Oh, great. Sorry, Kane.
That was the last time I was on.
We're bringing you back for repeated topics.
You only bring me on for box art conversation.
Yeah, sorry. You're only allowed one a year, dude. You're only allowed one a year, so this is just your thing now.
I mean, after this year on a PS3, it's like, what?
Yeah, and then that's past
All the
2006.
boxes are gray and brown.
Yeah. You're done. You're out of here. But no, we had fun. I think. I don't remember. It's all blur to me, dude.
I had a great time.
But hey, we're going to do it again. But this week, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sad to say, pour one out, my tier list lovers. We're not doing a tier list. I'm sorry, because we've got that many games to talk about. We don't have time. So we're going to meet you halfway. We're going to go through these box arts. And are we gonna give them an arbitrary number out of 10 or something?
Yeah, sure. Let's give them a number.
We'll give them a nice number. And if you are on YouTube, if you're on the video version of the podcast, we're actually going to show you the box arts properly this time. Round of applause for that, ladies and gentlemen. 5 years of doing this podcast, we're actually putting the work in. It's crazy.
We realized that was kind of like a fault with doing the tier list format, where the pictures are just way too small. So
just get your magnifying glass out, you know. Do you not have phones? Just zoom in. Just zoom in, you know.
You just gotta have 2 tabs open. You gotta be Google searching while watching the podcast. It's an
that's
interactive
what I do
experience.
anyway, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as Hunter starts talking, I'm straight on TikTok, you know? Where's the Subway Surfers? Get it in me.
Give me some Family Guy funny moments.
Why is it always Family Guy? Like, why?
Fine, American Dad funny moments.
Dude, no, that'd be great. What era that would be? That would be great.
A solid 2 minutes of material from both shows combined.
Hey, that's 2
You're
YouTube
just a
shorts.
hater.
Dude. That's you're a hater. Dude. You're a hater. I see that as content potential, Hunter. Anyway, we've got a lot to go into. And Kyle, you're kind of taking the lead on this one because you're sharing the images with us. But with the power of technology, I should be able to, when you tell me to, hop on over. Oh my god! All right, okay, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, dude.
Right, let's hop on
it.
over. Right, great. Oh, lovely! What a lovely
We're
photo.
gonna start with the PS2 intro scene.
Yeah.
Here we are, dude. The lovely PlayStation 2 and all of its lovely towers.
Fun fact: the towers represent the file sizes on your memory cards.
Yeah,
Dude, that's such a cool attention to detail.
It
I love
fact,
the PS2.
fun fact, I'm not in the PS2 intro. That's actually a Photoshop. That's crazy, right? It looks like I was there. That's crazy. That's me pointing at my T-Walk save. It's that big, dude. That's how big it is. It's crazy.
On your PS2?
Yeah.
To fit all those load times. Yeah.
No, was I in Berlin? I don't remember where I took that photo, but it's coming very useful
I think
for you.
so.
I think I was in Berlin at the time. That was great.
Dude, I love this picture. This is my favorite picture of you I have.
Yeah, I can't tell if it's
To
a
be
good
fair,
or bad hair day.
you.
Yeah, you did.
I think the actual picture it probably was. The removal of like the background and stuff makes it look,
blocky.
not accurate.
Yeah, it looks like Minecraft Steve head, doesn't it? A bit at the edges. That's fine. I was mainly talking about the little swoosh that's gone down because he doesn't want to conform with the rest of it. But that's me in general.
But look, we're not here to critique Ethan.
I mean, I'm down.
I don't think that'd be a fun episode.
Derail the episode. That's 64 pictures of Ethan that we're actually creating.
I've curated these pictures of Ethan over the last 5 years.
Dude, it's like those fan cams where it's like, this is Sabrina Carpenter as Oreos or whatever, you know what I mean? Where it's like, and then they just like, it's a grey dress, dude. So it's like, yeah, I'm just like, okay, whatever, dude. No. It's giving off Jack 2 vibes, dude. Jack 2 vibes. Anyway.
Yeah. So this is a list of PS2 box arts curated from, taking it from like best-selling games on the console mixed with suggestions from these three goobers. So
oh yeah, we should do a who requested some of these. I guess
guess
we'll find
whose
out.
game this is.
We're gonna name and shame.
I don't have to worry too much. I think I put 3 requests in total, and I'm proud of them, dude. I'm proud.
We all know which ones I picked, so
yeah, definitely.
But anyway,
kind of unfair.
Anyways, so we got a lot to go through, so let's just dive right on in with our first topic.
Oh,
Grand Theft Auto.
You could have at least
San
made
Andreas.
it zoom in like the PS2 logo, dude. Wow, that's crazy.
Sorry, man. I believe it or not, I made that Photoshop like 10 minutes before you came on.
God, I'm
so
shocked, dude. That looks like
does it look like it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a little zoom in there.
Well, a little bit, a little cheeky zoom in, a little cheeky zoom.
Also, this isn't a PowerPoint. This is just Windows Media Player.
Oh.
Nice.
Tell you what, some
I
people
spared
just
every expense.
Some people just don't put the effort in. You know what I mean? This doesn't look like very important presentation too. Dude, that was quality.
Hey man, I don't want to steal your jokes.
It's all good. I only use it once a year. It's fine.
The PowerPoint is your shtick.
Oh, great. GTA, dude. GTA.
San Andreas.
Right. Is this the only GTA that we have on here, or are all of the 3
No.
GTAs? Oh, great.
I put all 3.
Oh, great.
Why not, dude? Why not?
So the thing is, right?
We're in it
it's
for the
like,
long haul.
I don't hate the GTA box arts for the most part. I like that they have this kind of consistency with them, like, the boxes and all that jazz.
The comic book style looks really nice.
Yeah.
But I also
It's a
admit
cool
that I
aesthetic.
think there are some winners and there are some losers of these ones. Like, I really like the GTA 5 one, for example. And I think this one is pretty iconic as well. But I don't think it's my favorite.
No,
I think Vice is my favorite of the 3 from the PS2. I don't know. It's pretty alright. Like, it's fine. It gets the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it does. As far as like, if you
Catches the vibe of the game.
Yeah.
I feel like it gives you like enough to let you know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. I think it's solid, dude. I think it's solid.
So are we rating them out of 10?
Yeah. We'll put them on the HGO scale, dude. Is this a must-play cover?
A must look at, yeah.
Must gaze on it. No,
And avoid.
Like 9 out of 10 sounds like.
I would no, I wouldn't go
I
that
was going.
high.
I was
like
going
a
more like
6 or a
7.
7. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going for like a 6 or a
I
7.
thought the scale started at 7. 6 is a failure.
Sorry, no. A
No,
normal
no.
1 to 10 scale, not an IGN 1 to 10 scale. Okay, let's keep
An
it
American
classy.
school
Alright.
system, 1 to 10.
Yeah, I'd give it like a
anything below a 70 isn't a passing grade. I went to public school.
Exactly.
You see, I think 7's about right, dude. I think 7's about right.
It's
It
good.
does the job. It looks better than the
Alright.
game.
Yeah.
We're just getting started. I'm sure like once we've done, a few of these, we'll have our scale kind of worked out better.
Yeah. There's no going back though. This is always a 7. We're not going back.
Yeah, this is the 7. Everything is defined, based on this.
Yeah.
Set the bar. Anyways.
What's next?
Gran Turismo 3.
Ugh. I think that it's
Yeah.
like didn't we have these
We
in
Here's a
talked about
car.
Gran Turismo on the PS1, and it's like it does its job. It tells you it's Gran Turismo, and if you care about Gran Turismo, great. And if you don't, it's not selling the game to you.
This box will not sell it to
Wasn't
you.
it like wasn't 2 the one that had like the fabric, the little like fabric cloth? What was that one that had like the fabric cloth like coming off of it? I just remember that. That looked more iconic than this. I mean, this is like
You
This is
see
pretty-
this, and you're like,
you
oh,
can't
okay.
even tell what fucking car it is. As
It's
a
a
car
Gran Turismo
enthusiast, you
game.
can't look at that and go, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's a
Yeah.
that's a nice looking car." Like I'm not gonna, Jeremy Clarkson isn't gonna go, "Oh, that's definitely." Well, he probably is because he's a nutcase. But it's like everybody else doesn't know what that car is. I don't know what that car is. For all I know, is that's
Exactly.
like I don't know.
Could be not even be a real car.
Yeah. Could be one of those little kid ones, with the little red kid cars.
Yeah,
that you
like a
just
Power
run
Wheel?
around. Yeah. Could be one of them. I think this is pretty mid, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is
Yeah.
pretty,
Like 5.
I think 5 is
5?
even
Like, maybe a
too
4?
high, dude. I'm thinking like a 4 out of 10 for this, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with the 4.
Yeah.
I think I think the PS1 ones were a bit better than this because you at least got most of the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
like,
But like
the-
one of
the
them was
back
just
of
a
the phone.
shadow of a car, so that I don't know that was really doing much more.
Bro,
like,
I'm
the
looking
back-
at this trying to figure out which part of the car it is.
It took me a second. It's the rear bumper. Bottom,
Yeah. I was
gonna say, it's like the
back end
that's
top
the
bumper,
tail
but,
light.
The one
like,
on the
yeah.
right is a
That's the tail light right
headlight
there.
or a
Yeah, I
taillight,
noticed
yeah.
the tail light, but the gap, like the window at the top doesn't really look like it should.
The shape of the
work.
car's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be some kind of like hatchback.
Yeah, it's got a sunroof or something on it. Yeah, that's weird.
It doesn't really feel like a Gran Turismo vehicle.
That's pissed me off.
Unless
even
this is
more,
the
like,
front.
the
Is this the
highest-
front of a sports car?
Bro, what? But like,
You got the hood.
I don't
got a
know.
and
flat
it's
We
got
need
like
to
a-
see the full picture.
No, it's a reflection on the glass.
everybody else has had
I don't know.
Shuhei Yoshida on their podcast. Can we bring him in real quick, Hunter, and get the confirmation, please? Because what the hell is
Oh,
this?
that would be yeah. Yeah, it's just a POV shot of being ran down by a sports car. That would
Yeah.
It
I
could
might-
be.
that might bump it up a number.
Me when people
for
ask me to play Gran Turismo, dude, like run me over.
Yeah,
Get me out of
honestly.
here. I'm saying 4. A-Spec is a dog
Yeah.
shit name as well, dude. Like, get this out of here.
Yeah, dude. Why does it have a subtitle? There were
Having
no
the-
other Gran Turismo
Having the
3s.
subtitle doesn't bother me, but A-Spec does mean nothing to me.
Maybe
so.
this is
Yeah.
the FES of Gran Turismo 3. Who knows? Anyway, 4.
Ooh,
I'm fine with 4.
extreme.
We all good
Yeah,
with
anyway.
4.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. Anyways, you guys like Grand Theft Auto? Because we got Grand Theft Auto for you. Audience, I'm so
one-
sorry. The top 5 PS2 games were Gran Turismo and GTA.
Yeah, you see, now this one to me is more iconic. I don't know if it's just because it's the 80s aesthetic and the neon, but this one to me is
It
more
feels
iconic.
a lot more colorful. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is also the
Definitely.
moment where you have to do the boomer thing, where you have to say to everybody, hey guys, when this came out, the 80s were closer to this game's release than we are to this game's release right now. So there you go. How do you feel about that one, boomers? Doesn't bother me because I wasn't fucking born. So we're fine. Like, like,
When did this game come out?
this game was like 2005, 2, 3. But I wasn't
Well,
born
the
in
first one
80s,
came
so I
out
don't
in
feel old.
01.
Yeah.
So
Oh yeah, the 80s.
GTA
right.
3 came out in 01, so this was
04?
probably the next year or 2, yeah.
Man,
I don't
3
remember.
Grand Theft Auto games on one console.
Yeah, now we got
Imagine.
one. Yeah, we got one game on 3 consoles, dude. 5 was on 3, 4, and PS5, dude. What a vibe. Yeah, I don't know. I think this one, in my mind, is a tiny bit higher than San Andreas, just because the neon.
Yeah, there's a
Really
lot more
really like-
excitement going on
Also,
there, like the exploding
Oh,
cars.
Big fan of those.
Yeah.
Man on a boat.
Hell yeah.
This guy with his really far apart eyes.
Yeah, dude, his forehead is very big. He's got maybe a 6 head there, dude. That's pretty impressive. And 2 necks.
Well,
dude.
it's
That's
eating
pretty
into
impressive.
his
Two
hairline, so yeah.
He's got 2 chins as well. That's pretty
I mean,
impressive.
his
And that,
hairline
does
didn't
that helicopter have guns on it?
Yes,
Hell
I
yeah,
think.
dude. This is like a solid. Like, I'd give this an 8.
Oh, I thought those
What?
were like headlights.
Nah, that's guns.
No.
No, it's
That's guns on it. And look at that guy. Look at
Yeah.
that gangster at the top, dude. This is Pog. I enjoy
Look at that
this.
chin.
You see,
Look at his chin.
he's got like an extra
Got the
defined chin.
American Dad chin.
He could give half of his chin to the other guy, dude, because that guy's like he's fucked.
yeah. I'd give this one an 8 though.
Yeah, this
Solid
is
bump
good.
up from the
yeah,
other
I think
one.
it's a bump up. I like that one. Kane, how are you feeling? Yeah.
I mean, I was ready to give the other one a 9, so whatever you feel.
Hell yeah.
We'll give it an 8. Then.
I would.
We'll give it a
I
Kane
feel
9.
about the same about this one. So
Alright.
if you say 8, we can go with 8.
Yeah, we'll go with a high 8. Oh, fuck off.
Gran Turismo
I mean,
4, the
I-
real driving simulator.
I feel like it's better than the other one, except
At least
for
we
not.
know what part of the car
Yeah, like I
it
can at
is.
least recognize the vehicle we're looking at.
we
But
got
the
half a
back
car
cover
this
has
time.
nothing going on there.
Yeah, I'm giving that a 5, dude. Like, that's just
Got
like a
gas pedals.
like
Yeah,
tiny bit better. The
5.
back cover, dude's worse.
Yeah,
The
no,
pedals
that's
is worse, dude.
But
At least the
even,
other one had like shots
it's
of the
Epson
cars
printer
driving.
compatible.
Oh,
Dude,
wait,
I
boy.
printer
love-
compatible? Let me look this
Whoa.
up. PS2
Yeah,
printer.
Pressure sensitive.
Kane's on his way to buy an Epson
6 players on
2005
your
printer,
LAN.
dude.
I've already got the PS2 keyboard controller.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Yeah, like this is like a tiny bit better. Like yeah, 5.
It's better, but it's still like nothing.
Yeah.
Right smack in the middle. A
Yeah.
5er.
Yeah.
All right, GTA 3. And then I
the
promise
other
there's
one.
no more cars in this.
I think this one's worse.
It's the worst one of the 3 in my opinion.
Yeah.
Look
Yeah.
at this
Cover.
guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Why is he
that
being
guy-
cut off by the frames?
Why is he hogging 2? Dude?
Why does he
That's
take
like-
up 2 panels?
That's like someone came up with a sick comic book idea, and then they were like, "Oh, we don't have enough images, dude. Crop that one between 2." What like why? This
Yeah,
one
I
has a
don't know.
helicopter that's not got guns on it. Or
There's
we can't
another
see
and,
it.
exploding
and only
car.
one car doing a flip.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
worse than
So
Vice City.
it's worse
Yeah,
than
this-
the
this
other
is probably
two.
the worst.
But is it like down a point worse than San Andreas or not? Do you feel? Or you still think it sits at like a 7?
I'm already regretting the 7, dude. You know what I mean? Like this is where we got to. So I'm already
I
regretting
see.
that
Sorry,
7.
you
I
can't
wasn't
change it
wrong.
either.
I feel like this is a 7, and then the other ones are
I think
above it.
I think past Ethan's a dumbass. I think this is a 7. San Andreas is an 8 and Vice is a 9. I've changed my mind, but we can't go back. So I'm saying this is also a 7.
No.
I'm saying this is also a 7.
I was
What
right.
is this guy's face doing?
Kane, you were right. I'm sorry. I should have listened to you.
He looks like an Easter Island head.
Yeah, dude, he does look like the tiki guy from Night at the Museum. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty crazy.
Wait, is that? He's got that tattoo on his face. Is that supposed? Okay, hold on. Never mind.
They've got
Don't
very big
overanalyze it.
noses. They've all got very
This-
big noses.
This guy just looks like a pickle.
Yeah, that dude's schnoz is massive.
Damn, bro, Pickle Rick reference.
Look at
That's
the other guy.
cool.
Hold on, the guy on the right, second
Yeah.
panel down. I
Yeah,
feel like that's
Tiki
supposed to be
Island.
San Andreas' version of Mike Tyson.
I can see it a little bit.
The
If I
tattoo.
squint, maybe if I take my glasses off. Oh yeah.
Oh
there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
You can see it.
Yeah, kinda.
But yeah, 7.
Guess that's his nose.
The backs are very boring. Like
Brah.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing what 6's looks like. Cause it's been so long, you know. It's been so long.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah, but that's not on the PS2.
unfortunately, it likely is not on the PS2.
Damn.
They'd find a way to
mean-
get 5 on the PS2 before 6 comes out, though.
True.
That I believe.
That's untapped market right there, dude. GTA 5 will come to
Yeah.
Switch too. That's a guarantee before GTA 6. Anyway, I'm fine with 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, what did we give this one again? All right. Final Fantasy X.
So, am I right in thinking that this is a US exclusive box art? Because
Did you guys get just the minimalist?
Yeah, I think Europe always
white
gets
on
the
the logo?
minimalist
The
one for the
logo.
most part. Like up until for a
Yeah.
long time, we just got the minimalist one. So,
Yeah, because Japan did the same thing.
yeah. I mean, as American Final Fantasy box arts go, this one doesn't offend me that much. Like some of them are bad. Some of them are bad.
The front on its own doesn't do a whole lot for me, but I think with the image on the back, it works pretty well together with the two
Yeah,
leads in the
The
different.
contrast. It
Yeah.
looks
Yeah, I
nice.
just looked up the other versions of it, and the back art is the same on all of them. So you can tell that that was where they like really put effort in, while the front is just localization.
T-pose Andy, yeah. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, I do like, because like I'm just thinking back to like Final Fantasy IX's box art where they just kind of put the characters in a void.
Yeah,
They
9
actually put the
sucks.
character
9 is
in a
really bad.
location somewhere this time.
Yeah.
Let me look
What
at
year
9.
was this game out?
2001?
So
Yeah,
is
it
this
was
the same year as
2001.
Kingdom Hearts 1? Or was Kingdom Hearts 1 2002?
That was 2002.
I just think it's very interesting that they were like making these games at the same time. That's an interesting, like, just little.
Oh yeah,
I just
9
like
is
Characters
bad.
with voices.
Yeah, it's like this is a sign of the times because like they're advertising voice acting and like cutscene facial expressions, 3D environments.
Real time.
Like,
Well, PS2 was
Assassin's Creed still using the same tech.
when you
that they
finally
made
had
for this
enough
game, fun
like
fact.
file space to be actually able to do that kind of stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
the entity
Yeah.
limit in game wasn't like so small that you can have more than 4 characters on screen at a time,
mhm.
stuff like that. So
I mean, I think
I
it's like
acknowledge.
I don't know. My gut is saying 6. That's where my gut is lying right now, dude. That's where my gut is lying. I don't know. How are you guys
Yeah,
feeling?
probably like a 6 or 7 for me. I really like
that's-
FF10's logo. This one's really nice.
Yeah, it looks real cool with the little water swoosh in the background and whatnot.
Bro, Final Fantasy logos to me are like the bank signature of video game logos. You know what I mean? Where they're just like a load of like random, like, you know, when you're just writing your name out, but you have to do fancy like E's or whatever just to make it look like it's formal. That's what a Final Fantasy logo to me is, they're like, we've got to stick the fancy little swoosh at the back, just whatever it is. So like half the time I forget that there's actually stuff in there and I'm like, oh yeah, it's water. Is that a hat? I don't know what that is.
like a woman swinging a golf club. I don't know.
Bro, it's
Oh,
literally
hell
the
yeah.
It's
person on the back
literally
of the box.
it's literally the same.
Use your
pose.
eyes, you
Oh.
guys. For
Nah,
the love
dude.
of God.
Nah, dude, it's Hot Shots Golf. Dude.
Ethan,
That's
I know
I mean,
you're
she's
blind,
still
but
swinging a golf
still.
club in the other one. Like,
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Silly,
saying, though.
you don't play
Cade,
from the
is
water
there a
hazard.
mini golf
Cade,
game in this?
you have
There
Cade,
could
you
be a
have
mini game
proven
where you play golf.
you have proven my point right there. They Final Fantasy logos are the video game equivalent of check signatures, dude. Because you are sitting there going, that looks like her if I like properly try and look. Like no. Like
I mean,
yeah,
she
what-
looks like she's swinging a golf club in both images.
she's swinging a golf club at what a plant. Like what is that?
it's the grass is wavy, and she's got to hit the.
She's in the rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, and it has a check signature at the bottom. I'm standing by this ground.
Oh my
I'm
God.
standing by this
It
ground.
really does.
someone
70.
Oh, look, 7 by the way.
Says
Yeah.
7, by the way. Well, don't worry, it gets worse with the sequel.
Well, did we
13
decide?
Oh.
Did we
Did we
I
decide?
decide?
think we went with a 6.
Okay,
I went with
cool.
7.
We'll go with
Yeah,
I
6.
don't know, dude. But anyways, it gets worse.
No, this is
God, that
dog
is
shit.
so much
This is
worse.
actually awful.
Oh, 4.
Really?
Bro, she looks like she auditioned for like Sky High on the left. You know what I mean, dude? Like...
I don't know that this is worse. Like, I'm not
It
gonna say
is
it's a
worse.
step
It's very
forward,
It
much
is
but
worse. It's
substantially
very
worse.
much worse, Kate.
is
This
it?
is awful.
Yes.
Oh, it all just looks like JRPG to me.
Yeah, but it's like it's got like that 2000s like diagonal cutaways and like
Yeah, as opposed to guy
awful.
just standing in the
At
ocean.
least it's all one image.
At least there was an ocean to look at. There's nothing in the backgrounds for
Also,
them.
that's not a very good
You got the
check
sky,
signature at the
you got
bottom.
the
Like,
other
zoom
sky,
in on
and
the
you got
check
a
signature,
wall.
please. Zoom in. That's what we're calling this now, guys. That's what forever. Yeah, that's just them.
Got the same signature on there though.
It's just
Yeah.
them, just vibing.
Ethan,
Like-
I hate to break it to you, but it's usually just the main characters in the logo. Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that one. It doesn't look as good.
I don't know that it's worse.
It's very much worse. I disagree with you, okay.
It's not much worse, but
It
it
looks
is
like
worse.
JRPG to me. Like,
Bro. This is
it-
like this offends me in a way, dude. This is like
like, I look at this and I know
You
what I'm
guys could-
getting.
you
I
could-
look
you
at the
guys
other
could
one. I know what I'm
argue-
getting.
you could
I
argue
can't
amongst
say it's
yourselves.
bad.
Dude.
It's
This is a
just not
4 to me,
great.
dude. This is like a 4.
Yeah, I'm with
Oh,
Ethan. It's
yeah.
a 4.
If you want to give it a
So-
5, that's fine. But this is not a 4. This is better
Yeah.
than Gran Turismo.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4.
This is better than Gran Turismo.
I don't.
It is better than Gran Turismo.
I don't agree with no. I think it's on par, dude. I think it's on par.
You
Much
didn't
like
even know
that
what you were
one-
looking at in Gran Turismo.
Well, much like Gran Turismo implies, I want to be hit by a car when I look at this one.
Yes,
This one's the Anime Girl, the video game.
bro. She looks
you
like
know,
she's from a Disney Channel original
they've got a
movie on the
target
left,
audience.
dude. Like she's like
The
Oh,
target
it's so
audience
bad.
is teenage boys. Nailed it.
This time it's personal. 4, dude. 4. Get it out.
4.
Actually offends me. Actually offends me. I'm standing my ground here. I'm not leaving
All
this
right.
slide.
I mean, like,
until
I'm
it's
not
a
gonna
4.
waste all our
Yeah.
time on this one. I don't care that much. Final
I'm
Fantasy
passionate.
12
I'm passionate about
or
this.
X2. Sorry.
12.
Ethan cares a lot about 10-2.
I'm really
If
passionate
any
about
other
10-2,
link, like
guys.
X2 is 12 in Roman numerals.
No, well,
2, my
not
favorite
written like
Roman
that.
numeral.
Anyway,
Speaking of 2s, Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons
I mean,
of
it looks
Liberty,
cool.
parentheses, a
Yeah.
Hideo
Right.
Kojima game.
right.
I-
Little nitpick before we talk about how nice the art is. This game has like, if we zoom in on the text, the font, and that, a Hideo Kojima game and the tactical espionage. Like, if you zoom in like this, it looks clear, but then if you zoom out, which will look like on the back, it kind of blends in a bit. It doesn't look that good there.
Well, they got
This
the
is a
black
little
border
nitpick.
at least, so it's readable.
Yeah,
but
but it's
the
like they put
font
they
size
set
relative
they
to
set the stroke to
spectrum is
1,
difficult.
so it's like
Yeah.
And you know, Hideo Kojima loves putting his name 16 times on everything, so the fact that he let it get away with being so like camouflaged in there, I'm kind of impressed.
Well, your eyes are supposed to go to the title instead of those, so I think that's probably why it's more.
I mean, it's a cool piece of art. I don't.
Yeah. I've always liked Shinkawa's illustration style for the concept arts and covers of these games. I enjoy.
Yeah, they
them.
always look really cool.
Yeah.
We'll see. MGS3 will be on later,
Yeah,
but it's solid. I like it.
it's all right.
Yeah.
It's not my
Solid
favorite
is
Metal
great.
Gear
Wait, no, it's not.
cover.
I mean, it's a
Sons of
step
Liberty.
up from like the PS1 games box art,
Yeah, true.
For sure.
It's just
That's
like white
which was
all
just the
logo.
logo
Yeah.
with its
Um,
bank signature.
Yeah. Give it like an 8, I think.
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm fine with an 8.
I'll say though, this render I pulled, it's a little worn.
Yeah.
Or I don't know if that's just how the box looks, but
No, that's one that's been crinkled for being opened a lot.
yeah,
But it's such a banger, dude.
Yeah.
exactly.
The spine is seeing some better days.
Bit like
Look
mine,
at how
dude.
worn
Bit
it
like
is at the
mine.
top. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Anyways, Tekken 5.
Oh, that is a
It's
bunch of stuff
fiery.
happening in the
This
video
is a
game.
lot.
That is
I
a
just
fiery
heard
cover.
I just heard the energy deflate from like 3 of us. I don't know who joined me in that, but it's like
Like
it's
I've
this,
never
it's,
seen a box look like so much and so much nothing
it's
at
like
the same time.
it's a 3D
It's trying
render
to do
war
so
crime, dude.
much.
It's a 3D render war crime, you know, where it's just like every
Oh,
game in this
man.
generation was like 3D render, 3D render. I'm like, oh no,
Oh, cool.
no. Yeah,
It's very red though.
I don't know what it is about this. It just doesn't do anything for me. It's like,
She's just blending into the fire.
so yeah, all of them are a
This
bit,
is
aren't
fine.
Yeah, except for main
This is
character guy
fine.
there. He's
The box
front
art
of all
cover
of it.
basically.
they? Bro, I'm like,
Everything's on fire.
it's not the
I don't
worst
know.
box art I've ever seen in my life, but it's like I'm gonna struggle to give it like higher than a 6. You know, like that's like
It's fine.
That dude and his skyscraper hair. Yeah.
His hair is like that in game. It's fantastic.
Yeah,
come
I'm
on.
aware. I've seen him before. But yeah,
I love when they have those like PS1 hairstyles that they just keep saving.
yeah.
yeah,
Like, no, we're committed to the bit.
I'd give this probably a 5.
I'd be fine to go
Yeah.
to 5.
It's in
Yeah.
the fine category.
I
Like
think I was
right down the
being-
middle.
Yeah, right down the middle. It's not the worst 3D renders I've ever seen in my life, but you know,
Yeah.
it doesn't speak to me. Ugh.
It's got that like
The
zoom effect.
contrast, dude. What the hell?
It's so bright.
Who
It's-
gave them the bloom toggle, dude? Like, my god.
Why is everything stretched too?
Is it like does this is this part of like the Cold War, dude? Is someone throwing flashbangs in the background? Like, why the hell is it like that? That's crazy. I don't like that. No.
All right, the actual Final Fantasy 12.
Dude,
Cold War, dude. The real Final Fantasy.
one-
Dude.
this one doesn't even have a banknote signature.
Oh, what
Oh,
their
man.
faces! Their faces are uncanny, bro.
Yeah, like
They've got those Xenoblade 1 faces. dude. They've got their vacant eyes and he's
My
oh,
household
oh,
has this.
he's mewing.
Why
He's
is there
mewing.
just
He's
a
mewing.
light?
He's mewing.
Why is there
Coming
just
out
a
of-
light coming from Vaughn's crotch?
He's fucking Rizzler, dude. We got the Rizzler over there, dude. Hell yeah.
Hey, Pinello, check this out.
You know,
Oh,
guys.
man.
How many booms do you think that guy will give a Costco cookie, dude?
All right, so we get
I never had to
four
look at this
or-
one because
less?
we at my household had the Steelbook version. So
Oh, shit.
You're bougie.
I don't know why. That was one of the first instances of encountering a Steelbook I had come across as a kid, I think. But I don't know. I think this splits the difference between 10 and 10.2.
It's like
really does.
I don't know. Actually, I might be on Kane's side. I think I prefer 10-2 to this one. If I'm honest with you.
It's
yeah,
also
no, this
weird
is
because
definitely
like,
worse than 10-2.
because like you've got the characters. Half of them are like new renders, and these are just like the promo arts
Dude, it's
that they
they're
just slapped on the
so-
back.
They're so uncanny.
doesn't look
It's
good.
kind of scaring me.
Like their faces are stretched weird. I don't know. The
They're-
art and
They're
it's
just
got like
they're
the
all-
vector lighting to just muddy everything.
I can't
It
tell
looks
what's
like
happening
someone
in the
scanned a
background.
picture and then
There's just a lot of
copied that image of the scan and then
I think
used
there's just airships is what's going on in the background.
Where's the fancy signature?
Yeah, that's what I was saying, dude. They don't have a banknote.
Yeah, get this in the 4 category, bro. This is this is like,
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
not-
right.
Dude, I don't like this one. I really don't. Yeah, I'm fine with sticking it in 4.
Yeah. And during the PS2 era, Square Enix loved to do like final mix director's cut versions of games. FF12 is one that got one. Name anything going on in this picture right now.
Bro, like I think
You've got
I think they genuinely should put this
Dragons.
up in doctors, like on doctors' walls for an eye test, and it's like, can you read that grey text on this obnoxiously red background? like
If this was a steel book where you like the actual object
look.
was shiny, it would be much more
Dude,
legible.
they changed the font for each line. You genuinely can use it as a fucking like Snellen chart or whatever it is, dude. It's like, can you read the top line? I think
You
that
can
says
read the
Final Fantasy
title.
12.
Can you read
Dude.
the
Can you read the
Zodiac
middle
job?
line? Oh, barely. It's a bit blurry. Bottom line, fucked, dude. Like, actually fucked. Like, you can't. I mean, I think it's fine. I think it's better, but I don't think it's good.
Yeah,
Five.
probably like 5.
Sounds like a 5.
Yeah,
Like I said, it just looks like it looks like baby's first Photoshop.
It looks like someone gave a 5-year-old a red crayon. You know what I mean? Like, genuinely, like, they were just like,
Yeah.
I like red. Spoilers for Blueprints, am I right, fellow gamers? Only people who have finished that game will they get that reference. Have I finished it? No, but I looked up the ending on YouTube.
Why?
Just 'cause I was
you checked
interested.
out after 30 minutes.
I was just
He's not gonna
interested.
finish it,
I wanted to
dude.
see what was in the room, dude. I'm like a little goopy goblin gamer, dude. I wanted to know what was in the room. Spoiler alert, was the Final Fantasy 12 alternate cover, dude. That's what was in there.
It's like a scroll of this rolls out.
Yeah, dude. They were like, yeah.
All right, so where do we land with this?
Like 5.
5? No,
Are you keeping track? Does it really matter?
no, but like
Someone keeping
someone in
track.
the audience might. I don't know.
Timestamps. Are you not keeping?
I'm not marking down what we rank every one of them. I don't care.
Oh, hell yeah, this is a classic.
Kingdom
This is a
Hearts 1,
classic.
dude.
That
Your
back
Honor, I
art's
cannot be
kinda-
partial with this.
That back art's kind of doo-doo, though. I'm not going to lie. That back cover, pretty dog shit. Not a fan of that.
Kinda, but this front cover, this shit's iconic.
Dude,
Everything about this looks good.
I think every single mainline Kingdom Hearts game, well, most of the Kingdom Hearts games have banger artworks, but 1, 2, and 3
yeah.
in particular, like, I adore each of these artworks. Like, I love 1. 2 is probably, base 2 is probably my least favorite of the 3, actually, but I like all of them. I think they're all fantastic.
Yeah.
It just it perfectly blends the, you know, the identity of Square with the more kind of 2D identity of animation with Disney. Like, you can just feel it in there. It's cool. I like it quite a bit.
Yeah. This is really good. It's like they're not put anywhere in particular, like in the world of Kingdom Hearts, but
I mean, it's the cover.
shit just
it
looks
doesn't
good.
have to.
Yeah, I'd give it like a 9 at least.
It's
Yeah,
really,
9.
really good.
I like
And then
it.
the final cover,
Ugh.
I like this one a lot less.
Yeah, bro, this is why is he got his stanky ass feet out, dude? Like, get that out of there. Donald, stop showing those damn feet.
Yeah,
no
dude,
one's paying for them, Donald. No one's paying for them, dude. Jeez.
Sora's just like all leg right now.
Dude, he is man spread into hell and back, dude. Like, he's like no
He's got his
one.
hands there to make it not,
Yeah.
too weird.
Why does
Yeah.
Riku have wings? What are you doing, man?
That
Get
not the
that
statue
there.
that he's leaning
They
against?
were trying out the ideas for Sephiroth later.
Yeah, I'm
It
not as
looks like
huge on
he's
this
leaning
one,
against
dude.
the statue.
This one's
But yeah,
Oh, 6.
Yeah, I was feeling 6, dude.
Gosh.
Stinky. Gosh.
I just can't get over Donald though. He's really funny on this. Like,
Yeah.
he's got no neck. He's got a pot belly.
I like to think that it's definitely not the scan and that he has 2 different colored feet. That's what my belief is.
did you know those feet are the exact same color?
Yeah. Pretty mid.
Yeah. Anyways, God of War.
Oh, that's
This is neat.
Yeah, it looks cool.
it's fine.
It's Kratos.
For what it needs to be, it's
It
good.
feels very 2002.
Yeah.
I don't
Game
know.
came out in 2005.
Oh, even better, dude.
Very
Hell
good
yeah,
now,
dude. Rock on,
2000.
God of War. Rock on. I mean, it's fine.
It very accurately fits the vibe of God of War, but
Yeah.
like, if you're into God of War, it works. If you're not, then
I'd
It's
expect
just
a
the cover.
little bit. Yeah. You'd expect a little bit
Like
more
a
of an
7 out of
action
10.
shot, you know? Like he's standing there with blood on his thing, but it doesn't look like he's in the middle of killing somebody. It just looks like he's out of breath after climbing up some stairs, you know? Like he's like he looks like he's just killed somebody and then climbed like 2 flights of stairs. That's what he looks like right now. Like,
That's kind of how the game goes, though.
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
fair play.
10 out of 10, just like the game.
I'd give it like a, I don't know, what are you guys feeling?
7 out of 10.
Okay, we all saying 7
right,
then?
good work,
Okay,
team.
Cool, good job,
Yep.
guys.
God of War 2.
Better cover.
Yeah, I like this one more.
He's got a bit of an action shot going on him. I mean, I think I'm gonna blame
more
the
fire.
scan for the contrast. The contrast is a bit whack, but I'm gonna blame the
Yeah.
scan here because I don't remember it looking this.
No, it was more the image was more defined and
Oh god,
reality,
Kane's about to
I
bring
would
out his
say.
fucking homework, dude. He's like, actually,
He's got a copy. Hell yeah.
Uh,
Live
Man, I've-
props.
yeah,
I've got
live
one over
props,
there
dude.
too. It's just across the room.
Yeah, that to me looks. Hang on, let me zoom
Working
in 2
really
seconds.
well.
Kane, leave that up. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that looks a lot better on the Kane camera. Thank you, Kane. That's great. I'll switch us back.
Yeah, it's not
Um,
like glowingly bright. The back
yeah.
cover's hard to read. Like, it's way harder to read here. You could read it in the scan. This is just like unlegibly dark.
Ugh.
Maybe that's why they cranked up
Well,
the blue.
can't
a
have
bit.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, for
the
sure. I
Saturation.
think that's
Maybe,
what
yeah.
happened.
I like this one though. I think this is pretty.
Yeah,
cool
this one
looking.
looks really cool. But compared to
Yeah.
this,
Yeah, that's boring, dude. We gave that a
not
7,
even
dude.
close.
Well, we're too late for that one. I'd give this like a 9, dude. I give this I'm pretty.
Yeah, that sounds.
Aye.
This one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I
That's
think
about
it's
it.
probably the best one that they've got across at least the main.
I
entries
also
in the
like if
series.
you go back between them, that they've got the God of War logo, like the Omega logo, and then they've done a second one. So when they're on the
Oh yeah.
side next to them, you can just see the little logo there. I think that's a nice touch.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. On the spine there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ah,
Yeah.
that is really cool. Yeah,
It's hard to tell.
Shit.
You can't see like the 2 shows up well in the scan because of the contrast.
Ah,
On the actual box, it's just black.
It's a nice little thing. It's a neat little
It's a nice
detail,
touch,
dude.
but
It's a neat
if you can
little
read it.
detail.
Yeah.
all right.
Next
Next
one.
up, Jack and Daxter, Precursor Legacy.
Damn, bro, he really be
I like how he's hitting the
T-posing.
same pose in both pictures.
Same image.
I'm gonna collect some precursor orbs. Like that's what he
The
looks
same
like to me.
JPEG.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and Daxter's head looks like it's been squashed by an anvil. Like, why is he so flat?
I got brain damage, Jack.
No. I mean, I don't hate this, but it's
Why
not
did-
like imagination.
Just like the back.
Well, it's
They
also
the
an
words
early
they chose to
PS2
make
game.
bold.
Yeah.
Dude is from Crash Bandicoot.
Journey Unleash. I mean, I don't hate it. The fucking Times New Roman or whatever font on the side's a bit of a on the spine's a little bit of a letdown. But
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Like
like
I
a
give it
said,
better than a
it's like
fine.
a 6.
6.
All right.
I was
I
also
don't
never really
hate
a
it.
Jack person though. Anyways,
That's the
it's the
best
same
one.
thing, but in Japan.
Oh, that's fucking horrendous. Look at that.
Ooh,
dude.
no.
They did not get the same person that cooked with the Japanese crash box sorts, dude. They did not get that. Ooh.
They transplanted Donkey Kong's face onto Daxter there.
Bro, yeah. That's awful. Why does Jack look like that, dude? Like, what is with his face? Like, oh, no.
It's a shame
Got the
because if they could have got
basketball.
the characters right, like the background is much more interesting.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
This
good
is
background.
those
just-
faces are awful, dude. Like, they're really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not squished by an anvil this time, but I think Donkey Kong was an apt comparison, Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what they said. But give me Donkey Kong. Yeah, this is like Kane. What you're our Japanese expert. What does Kane think?
Like a 2 or 3?
No, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking
Oh,
like a 3. I was thinking like a 3.
It's
That's what
kind
I
of
was thinking.
terrifying. Like,
We're starting
ooh.
to get into the category where it offends me a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we'll
You
go
think you're such a
3.
Jack enthusiast.
I am a Jack 1 enthusiast. If that was Jack 2, I'd be giving it a 10 out of 10 because it's, oh, it looks like shit, just like the game. Perfect. There you go.
All right. Next up, iToy Play.
Right, hang on. All right, Your Honor, what the
4?
hell is that? Like, iToy Play for. I'm going to look this up real quick. iToy Play on, like, PAL.
Here's the PAL box
There we
art.
go. Thank you, Your Honor. What a much better
that
way
box
one is
art.
so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you don't.
If you were
This
ever
way-
curious why the iToy didn't really take off in the States,
That
The
thing is
our
iToy
boxes
box
looked
for
like
the US
this.
tells you what you're actually going to be doing, as opposed to making it look cool. It's like, this is what it actually is like. Oh man, you've got like
I
a
knew about 5 people that had an
10-year-old.
iToy, which is more than the entire unit sold in America, as far as I'm concerned. So, I think they did a better job.
I love that in the pictures on the back of the box, the people aren't even anywhere. They're
Yeah,
just
they're playing
in a
from the void, dude. They're playing from the void. I mean, to be fair, that's where I played iToy Play as well. So, it's very apt.
I'm
but-
sure if they weren't in the void, like you wouldn't be able to look at the picture and understand anything you're looking at.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
I'm
also,
sure there was a reason, but
dude, this genuinely also offends me. I'm thinking 3 for the NTSC, dude, at least. Maybe
Yeah,
even a 2. Maybe even a 2. Because at least Jack and
Yeah.
Daxter looked like Jack and Daxter in Japan, like that's at least the video game. Whereas that's just like this looks more like a
That's just
SingStar
An
cover.
accurate
Dude.
representative of playing the
Yeah.
iToy,
Yeah, I'm thinking
as
2.
opposed to like
Whereas
cartoon.
I like this. This is at least cute.
Yeah, I think this looks cool. It looks like some
Yeah, but
kind
this
of, I don't
communicates
know.
nothing. Well, the other one, it's like,
Well, we
it's
don't have
the
the
iToy.
back, but the back will then
Yeah.
does the exact same thing. What
The
does, right,
Wikipedia
please,
didn't have.
please, Kate, Kyle, please go back to the previous slide. Please tell me what just the front of this box, please. What does that describe to people?
You got someone standing there, and then you got
Smiling
the
with a
iToy.
camera?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, what part of play is that, dude?
Yeah,
Like,
okay.
genuinely.
Look at them; they're so happy.
There is
If you
nothing
buy the iToy,
enticing
you'll look
about
like
it.
this.
Bro, he looks like he's playing Just Dance. Dude. Like, that's not like.
Well, Just Dance didn't exist yet.
Yeah, I know. But
Best
yeah,
they
if
had
we
was
go back to
DDR.
the PAL one, I actually like the PAL one because it's actually got
Yeah,
some
it looks like a
personality
cool
to it.
like
Yeah, because these were like the
2000s
iToy
era
characters.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network
in the
show or
game.
something.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't like that. I don't like this guy's head though.
Well, he looks like yeah. What is he supposed
It's
to
a
be?
bit too much like a gourd.
Yeah. I mean, I like this one a lot more, to be honest. The only thing I don't like is the blank space in between the girl at the bottom center and like the other guys. Like that just annoys me. A little bit of like empty space there.
It's
But-
got
Shaped
the
like a
same
shoe.
white background that you were just complaining about.
It
And the white
is.
void. The white void is a bit annoying. I'd still give this like a 6 though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sorry, Kane. I know you love smiling woman and elbow
I mean,
raising
I'm ready
guy,
to give
but
this like a 2 or a
everybody
3 or-
else. Like...
You can give this a 3. That doesn't bother me.
I can raise my elbows. No, dude, he doesn't.
I
I
love the
that's just the
iToy.
iToy. Like, you're not
love
even
cleaning windows, bro.
like you're not complaining about the
That was me
cover
when
at
I was
that point. You're
6, dude.
complaining
That was
about the
me.
game.
Yeah. Well, that doesn't show you the game either. At least this guy. Oh.
All right.
Oh.
Wait, did you have more to say about the
No.
iToy?
No,
No,
let's
I'm
go
ready to
over to
move
the.
on.
What the fuck is this? I've never seen this box. I thought I'd seen it. I have a different memory of what 3's box art is, apparently.
You probably are thinking of like the white background with like the green illustration.
Yeah.
I would guess. Yeah.
Not whatever
was
this
the-
is.
Oh, does this have alt art?
Yeah, there's alternate artwork for the subsistence version of it would have been, and maybe that was just the regional variant on the regular release. I don't remember, to be honest with you, but there's more than one cover
Hunter,
for
you're
it.
our MGS expert, so I'll let you take the lead on this one.
So this one doesn't have the same kind of cool like illustration as far as the MGS2 artwork, except kind of at the top there, but not nearly as much of a focal point. I would say.
The logo covers up a lot of that art, making it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
takes away from that. Which, like, that image, if you take away the logo, I think would look a lot cooler.
Yeah, I would say so. The pesky logo is always getting in the way with these artworks, but yeah. I don't know. I think that the other one, or I mean, the other version of this was probably better. I'd say that this.
Yeah, that's the PAL cover. Is the green
Yeah.
artwork that I'm used to seeing, which I actually like quite a
Okay.
lot.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty
This is
good.
another example of Americans being too stupid and have to have a dumb box art. You know what I mean, guys? This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but your
Like,
PAL cover didn't match
pew,
the
pew,
Japanese
pew
cover.
pew 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 pew. Dum dum. What's the
So
Japanese
is
cover?
it really? I don't know.
This?
Let me check.
I don't think so. I don't
I
think it
don't
would
know.
have been. But yeah, I don't know. The thing
it's
that's
completely
confusing.
different. The Japanese art's really cool.
The thing
Actually,
that's
yeah, the Japanese
confusing.
one's probably the best of the three. Actually,
Yeah,
Oh,
let me
no.
check it out.
I didn't have time to find these.
The thing that confuses me about this specific picture is why they have like the orange sun blocking out the rest of it. Like if it was just an image of him behind the tree as you
Yeah.
would see it, I think it would look better because you could actually tell that the guys that are, in the background looking for him there are there.
Yeah.
Know,
Because at
instead
a
of
glance, like I didn't even see those guys in the
Yeah.
background.
yeah, I'm just neurotic about these games, so I remember that detail.
It's got a lot of that orange issue that what was it? Final Fantasy 12 alt art had.
Yeah.
I'm feeling like a 5, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm doing Metal Gear dirty, but it's like a 5, like to me.
I'd give it a 6.
Yeah, I would go 6 because I think that the other one, or I think that the other versions of the artwork are better. 2's is much better, I would say. But yeah, this I think lands at like a 6 for me. I'm so unused to seeing this version of the cover
Yeah.
now too, Ethan, because like all the future releases pretty much can't this.
Yeah, I
Mm.
don't blame him.
Yeah.
Man, now I feel bad. I pulled the bad box art.
No, it's all
Ah,
good.
don't worry about it.
And I didn't think MGS would be one of the games that had 3 regional variants on its box art.
Well,
But
you learn your lesson.
live and learn. Well, I'll do better for PS3 boxes next year.
Oh, great.
Ratchet and Clank.
You can tell that
on
this
there.
one was like
noticed
2001, can't you?
Yeah, you really can.
All the other Ratchet and Clank boxes on the PS2 are much better than this one. It's definitely the worst.
It's very simple.
I
Yeah.
like the idea of the background they're advertising the guns because like that was the big gimmick of the game was you get all these different weapons. I think it's cute that they were like, look at these little.
It's hard to read them though.
But you
so
can't
it's
read
not
them.
like,
Yeah, is the issue.
kind of messy.
Yeah.
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 It's like
most of them are getting blocked by everything else on the box.
to me, I don't know. I don't think it's like because I like this box art more than what we just looked at for for other 5s. Like, I like it more than other 5s. You know what I mean? Like
We gave the last one a 6 though.
yeah, and I think that and in my opinion, I like this more than that Metal Gear one. So I'd
All
give
right,
it.
so we're looking at
I'd
least
match
a
it at a
6.
6. That's what I do. I'd
Alright.
match it at a 6. Look at those little guys. Look at those little guys. They're just vibing.
Yeah. 6 sounds fair enough to me. It's typical promo render plus
Yeah.
minimal background.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's like first game box art.
Could be worse.
Yeah.
Oh,
Going
here we go.
commando.
Oh, this is a different. European has a different variant of this.
Yep.
This one much better than the one we just looked at, though. I like the blowing through the wall detail there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's writing on the back of the box. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, that's hard to read. And the
Holy
black
shit.
text on black is that's
Holy
a
cow.
bad design choice.
Yeah, Ratchet 2 genuinely has there's 3 different variants as well. All 3 readers have a different variant to this one as well, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Classic.
Because y'all over in
Oh,
Europe,
that's the
y'all had different
scan.
names
You got
for
a bad
Ratchet
scan. Hold
for
on,
all
hold
of
on.
them.
It's
Oh, it's
legible.
just a bad scan? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would have brought my copy of Ratchet. I don't have my copy of Ratchet 2 to hand, unfortunately, but it's just called Ratchet and Clank 2 in Europe.
Oh, yeah, it's because Going Commando is too suggestive for the
So in some
European
places
audience.
it's called Ratchet and Clank 2, in other places it was called Ratchet and Clank Locked and Loaded. And it's basically the same render, except Ratchet is holding a different gun and Clank is, and there's a different background. So instead of that big gun, he's holding like, I think it looks like it's the sheep gun, like the laser gun. I think this box looks better than the PAL one ever so slightly.
Yeah, I think that the additional detail of the,
Shooting
blowing through the wall makes
wall.
it.
Yeah, it's a lot better than this.
Yeah.
So how about Rack 3? Sorry, did you have more on?
We didn't give it a
2?
number.
We're
Yeah.
giving it like a 7? Or an
That
8?
sounds 7 sounds fair to me.
Yep, same.
So then Rack 3.
I like
Another
the
kinda action
continuity
shot.
across the whole art.
Yeah, I like that. That the
Yeah,
background
yeah,
on
it's
that
all
goes
one
all the way
picture.
over.
That's
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This is a lot better than the Ratchet and Clank box art for Ratchet and Clank 3 in Europe. Ratchet
I
and
mean,
Clank
it's a
3 is
perfect
really
10 according
bad.
to PSN, so
And
can't argue
Europe.
with that.
Also, I'm just trying to figure out. I can't remember what this game was called. Was it just called Ratchet and Clank 3 in Europe? It might have just been called Ratchet and Clank 3. I don't remember. Ratchet 3. Let me have a look what it was called. Because it definitely wasn't called Up Your Arsenal.
right.
No, it was Ratchet and Clank 3 in Europe. Yeah.
Okay.
But I think this box art's
This is
pretty
really
alright.
good.
I think it's my favorite of the three, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah.
Just because you get a good view of a planet. It's got a good render of
Yeah.
both of them.
The mood lighting is nice.
I'd give this one like an 8.
It's got the orange background, but it's not like atrocious like the Final Fantasy 12 one.
Yeah. There's some contrast there.
Or
There's some
NGS 3.
greens. Yeah, there's some greens.
Yeah,
I like how
this
the back
is
art as
great.
well. Yeah, it's good. Good box art.
Yeah, and it's one piece of art across both sides. Good shit. And you can use your Logitech USB headset.
Oh, sick.
Ooh,
Yeah.
boy.
And Ethernet broadband.
Yeah, because they had
Ooh.
an online mode. Also, who's
That's
that guy?
that's wild.
What's that guy? What's that little image? Who
That's
is
John.
he?
That's John Insomniac.
Oh, hell yeah. Nice to see you, John.
Using his PS2 Logitech headset.
Oh,
It's
good
either
for
that
him.
or it's like Jeremy Ethernet or something. Who knows?
Good old Jeremy Ethernet.
I know, right?
And I think, yeah, and this is just a load of all the Japanese box arts. I didn't notice there was a PSP box art in here. We'll just ignore that. He's not real.
That Secret Agent
He's not
Clank, we
real.
can ignore
He
that
can't
for
hurt
real.
you.
Yeah, that's awful. So yeah, in order
no.
it's 2, 3. That's Deadlocked over there. Someone forgot
2,
to
3,
put
4.
Deadlocked on the list, dude. Oh no. Or Gladiator in Europe. They're cute. I like the art. This is actually quite cute. I really like the goofiness of them. They're very much reminds me of the Spyro box arts from Japan, where they just kind of went very chibi with it. It's cute. He's zooming. He's falling. It's Fortnite.
Yeah.
He's talking with his Logitech headset. That's sick.
Hi ho. He's talking to John Insomniac.
Yeah, hell yeah, good for him. I like all of these. The Ratchet and Clank 5.
These are good.
Those are both PSP games, I assume. Those bottom one. Oh no, PS2. Yeah,
Size Matters got a PS2 version.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, all these are
pretty
good.
Pretty solid.
I really like these two. I like how animated they look.
2 and 3 look really cool. I like them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3, I think, looks probably my favorite of the bunch there.
Yeah.
All right, what's next? Cars.
Oh.
Need for Speed Underground.
I mean, I'm gonna rate this better than Gran Turismo.
Hear me out, dude. You can see the full car. You can basically see the full car.
Yeah, I guess.
It's already better than the Gran Turismos.
Yeah, but looking back in retrospect, if we could change what we said half an hour ago, I'd put them lower. So I'm still saying this is a 5 in my head.
Yeah, 5 is about where I'd go.
Yeah. Well,
better, but not by much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not enough to go up in a grade, you know?
Oh.
Oh,
hell yeah, dude. Someone watched Saving Private Ryan when making this box art.
This looks AI generated.
It does. That's quite.
They
Yeah.
trained AI on Medal of Honor.
Yeah, true. I mean, this is just generic, really. I'd give it like a 5.
Yeah.
I mean, Medal of Honor was, it was like that.
Yeah,
So
That's like a 5.
not much to say on this one,
No.
but
Yeah.
it was in the best-selling games list.
What a shame.
really,
Surprisingly high up. It was like
Miraculously.
20 something.
well, Medal of Honor was like huge on the PS1, and I
Well, yeah,
guess maybe this is the game that killed the
It was
franchise.
huge
I don't
before
know.
COD, right? That's like COD kind of was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
known as
it was
Medal of
the
Honor.
COD wasn't until 2000 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, any audience members fact checking me.
Don't.
We excluded like any sports related games because there was like a shitload of Madden and Pro Evolution Soccer.
Generic Madden. It's like, do
They
you like
still haven't
this
changed that
football
cover
player?
art. Yeah, so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the Madden
Wow.
covers are just like one player from that year, so
They still are that.
Yeah.
So
there's
that's-
only so much we can say about them. Guitar Hero 2.
ooh, those are some ugly renders. They have not aged well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
That
red
guy
too.
on the right was who I played in Guitar Hero 2, though. I can tell you that.
Yeah. I
Jack
always
Black
played as
looking
the.
ass.
I don't think
I
I
always
really
played as
played
like
much
the
Guitar
Mohawk
Hero 2.
guy.
Oh yeah, Mohawk guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Johnny Napalm, I think was his name.
That's badass.
This was like, yeah, Guitar Hero 2, the original 3. This is my favorite. But it's like it's just this, you know, it's Tekken syndrome, dude. You know what I mean? Like it's just like too much red.
Yeah.
just
Like 5 and
stuff happening.
I feel
5.
like the 3D renders have just not looked good on the PS2 box arts.
no, because they didn't look good back then either. We were still in weird uncanny valley territory with a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
Like some weird 3D renders like age well, and others don't. Right? Like the Tekken ones with the guy with the giant hair. It just looks so goofy that it's awesome. But then this is like
yeah,
Weird. This just isn't working.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'd go with like 5. I feel like that's a stretch. I might even say 4.
Yeah, probably 4.
Yeah. 4
I
sounds
don't know.
good to me.
There's just not anything here.
Wait, what the hell
Okami.
is that? Hang on,
This is Okami,
ladies and gentlemen.
a wonderful
not
game
that.
by Clover Studios on the PlayStation 2 and the Wii.
I don't know what that is. This is like a little weird thing that showed up. My apologies, guys. I don't know what that was in the background, but I think it was my thing. It's like a background website of one of the things I was looking at. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
Nothing. It
looking
was
up stuff
literally.
in the background.
Yeah, it was literally what you,
Guitar Hero?
you could literally. I don't know if I re-enable it. Yeah, you could see me looking at like little. You can see not enough information of my Wikipedia or whatever when I looked up Ratchet and Clank 3's alternate name. So that's what you could see. I don't know how long that's been there. I'm sorry. I apologize.
All right, so
Incredible.
Okami.
Okami.
It's got
I like
the style actually like in game very much matches this art style, so it kind of looks cool, and then you play the game and it that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a solid render.
I like
I
that
think
the background is like the scroll paper that you'd
Mhm.
see on the classic Japanese kind of.
It's also, I'm pretty sure, like the load screens.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same kind of like textured thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool art on the back too.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. I like it.
That's just good artwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give it up for Okami 2 whenever that comes out.
Never.
Oh yeah, they did announce that.
I'll
like
believe it when I see
2028.
it. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd give it like an. What are we saying?
9, I would go with.
Kane, you gave it an
Hell
eyebrow
yeah.
raise.
Sure, I mean, like 8 or 9, sure.
Okay, we'll go with 9 then. These little simps, if they want to up the score, they want to up the score. This fake news propaganda bullshit for Okami, dude.
Dude, I got zero emotional attachment to Okami. I played like 10 hours of it and haven't ever went back.
Hell yeah, I respect that. I respect it.
Psychonauts.
Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
It's really, yeah.
it's got style, dude. That's the thing it's like, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of mysteriousness to the front cover, and then the back just got a bunch of characters, and I don't
Yeah,
remember the main
I
character's
like
name. He
this.
just jump
Yeah.
all in
I think
there.
this one does a really good job at looking cool, no matter like how much attention you're giving it. Because at a glance, it looks like a guy with swirly background, which is good enough. And then when you look at it closer, you got the images of the people and stuff happening in
And
the
the mines that
swirls.
you go into, yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah,
It's definitely like the more you look at it, the more you start to notice.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I like this one quite a bit.
No, this is really good.
I mean, if Okami got a 9, this gets at least a 9.
Yeah, I agree. This is like a 9
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Nothing gets a 10 except for one game.
We'll all know it when we see it.
You will.
Will we?
Trust in the
Yeah.
process, Kane. Trust in
Yeah,
the
dude.
process.
It's this game right here.
Oh,
I don't know
good
about that one,
lord.
Chief.
Oh, my
By the way,
eyes.
I have
That
no
was
idea.
like, that was
I
like
have
a
no idea what's coming up
flashbang,
in these
dude.
lists.
That was like a
It is a
flashbang.
flashbang.
Oh. Who
It's not
snotted
bad,
all
but
over the
it's just kind of
background,
bright
dude?
and not good. Like, it's better than Tekken.
Bro, if you've got a main character
wouldn't-
who is fucking green, don't make the background green. The same green. Like, that's just like rule
A
number
lot of
one.
green going on.
I like how
here.
they just hit the same picture on the back for
Yes,
him
here
too
too.
again.
Yeah. They didn't
Goku,
even
I
like
love
mirror
you
it. They
too.
just copy and pasted.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't find any other render of any other character. They're like, fuck it, dude, just put Piccolo up there.
At
No
least
one will
they
care.
used artwork and not 3D renders, you know? Like, that's the only
Yeah.
saving grace, really.
Yeah, there was a.
But even still, this looks like this looks fan made.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah,
Like,
It
that's the
sure
best way I
does.
could put it.
Yeah.
This
This
looks like
game
something
never
you would have seen on
existed.
like what it looks like something you would have seen on like an old forum from like 2005.
And I could see this being a
Someone's
Yeti
signature
t-shirt.
that they made with photo bucket
Yeti
or
t-shirt.
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Just
what
like
to...
take out the
And it's-
logo. That's your Yeti t-shirt right there.
Yeah.
And it's so goddamn bright.
Yeah, that's like offensively bright. It's like all the primary colors, dude. Like neon yellow, neon red, neon green, neon orange.
Neon
like all
orange.
of it, yeah.
It's got Krillin with hair.
It's got the two dumb kids.
God, the two dumb kids.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll leave it to the Dragon Ball fans to start the ballpark with this number. I see anime, I put 0. Am I right, fellow gamers?
Well, I think its ceiling is 5. I could be convinced to go lower.
I was gonna say 4, to be
Yeah, I'm
honest.
gonna
I mean, didn't
Yeah,
we
that
give
sounds
Tekken
good.
like a 5? I don't think see
Yeah,
this as
true. I
worse
think it
than
has to be a
Tekken.
5 if Tekken was a 5. If we're looking back
Like, this
at
is
it.
better than Tekken.
Yeah, at least it's
Not
got
by
nice
not by
artwork.
much.
But as a baseline, this is better than Tekken.
Yeah.
What a good
Alright, so
baseline.
5 it
Lovely.
is.
5 it
it is.
is.
All right, it's fine.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, why do they keep giving
Not
me
as good as
mugshots on
Kingdom
the
Hearts
back?
1.
Yeah. This is
The-
my...
The back is not good
Now,
at
what
all.
what you gotta remember is with this scan is the background was shiny.
Yeah.
So you...
I don't think that would make it much.
Oh,
of a
it's
difference.
holographic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
But
also
what's double
stand
weird
by
is that like
that it's the
the
least...
official
yeah.
artwork for this artwork, it has like a light blue background, so I don't know why they which looks much better.
Yeah, because like I've seen the picture of them in that pose all the time against like the
Yeah.
sky image or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Which is much better.
I don't know. I think it's
Yeah,
probably
like the
the
greatest
weakest.
hits version of this scan's a lot better.
Yeah.
I still don't think it's a fantastic image, but this being a holographic kind of explains the issue.
Yeah.
We're not actually looking at it.
It's definitely my least favorite of the main 3 Kingdom Hearts box arts.
Same.
It's still like, it's nice art. It's fine. It's just, why are they in a silver void?
Yeah.
I don't know. What are we thinking? It's still nice art.
Give it like a 6.
I would have said
7 maybe?
7.
Yeah, I'm still thinking 7 just because the art's really nice, even if the fucking wrapping paper
even
in
if
the
The
background.
stand I would
kinda
say is
ruins
a
it.
6, but the actual art
Yeah.
is a 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then we got the final mix artwork for this. Much better.
Again, it's
I
like,
don't know that it's
the
better.
background's better. Everybody's sitting on fucking strip poles is a bit weird
Pillars.
choice, dude. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, yeah, why is everyone dancing at the club? Dude?
I think it
Donald's
was supposed to be
T-posing,
like
dude.
the goofy.
Yeah, it's the goofy pillars that the organization.
Yeah, except they're not in like the White Castle or wherever
Yeah.
it was that they hold their meetings, so they just needed it to be elsewhere.
All I
Um,
know is Goofy is definitely not comfortable at all.
He's
Like
snug.
that's not comfy sit spot. And also
Gosh.
shout out to both Sora and Namine because sitting on those poles is a choice, dude. That's gonna hurt. You know, like that's gonna hurt.
Dude, Sora's like gargoyling on his
He's
pole
not sitting, he's squatting.
Oh, that's even worse, dude. The thigh.
with his
Like,
other foot just dangling over.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 1 foot squatting.
bro, he's
fallen.
falling off, dude. That's not his. No one did a center of weight check there,
Like,
dude. Like,
he's
that's not.
clearly an Eastern European man just squatting on one knee.
And like I said, that's just painful. That is actually just painful. Like that'll actually hurt.
yeah.
Stand up, Namine. Jeez.
And then you've
get
got the
up.
other girl standing on the same pillar with you while you're sitting there.
Yeah, they're sharing,
I-
dude. They're sharing.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't see a pole, so I think she's just floating.
And then
She
yeah,
can just do that.
And then Sora and Riku in the background are just ghost kissing in the opposite direction. I can guarantee that there are at least
Doomed
5
Yuri.
Tumblr users that had their profile picture as a Photoshop of swapping them around so that they were facing
Yeah,
each other.
100%.
I mean, it's better. I think it's better, but no.
I don't know that it's better.
I don't know. Like maybe we get maybe the same in different reasons.
Yeah, it's probably like on
I mean, we already
par.
gave the other
7.
one a 7. Just
Yeah.
give this one a 7.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
All right. Ace Combat 4. We got exploding planes. We got
Fucking dog
non-exploding
shit.
planes.
What a dog shit cover this is, dude.
We got Namco,
Ace Combat's a Namco thing.
I guess.
You learn something new
Huh.
every day.
I don't know anything, dude. I just
Kane,
got the
where's
pictures.
your copy of this to bring up? What?
I've only played the newest one. Was it Ace Combat 7?
I've got
Let me
no
check my
idea.
Steam library.
Wow. This is dog shit.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's
Yeah,
This is
a
like-
7 is
choice.
the only one I've played.
This is like either a 2 or a 3, dude. Like this is really bad. Like it's not even a good
It
render
looks-
of the plane. It's
Yeah,
not even
like
a
the
good render.
render looks like a PS1 render, not a PS2
Yeah, and the
render,
background
for
you
honest.
cannot tell what's happening, and then yeah, that's the same
Well,
render,
yeah,
but they've put a bit of
volcanoes
fire behind
exploding
it.
from
It's
the
literally the
sky.
same fucking render.
It was just kind of like rotated a little bit.
Dude, this
yeah.
is the same. This is a
To be
2.
fair,
This is a 2.
Graphic
To be
design
fair,
is my passion.
Most planes tend to be mass produced like that. Where you've
I
got
mean,
like
yeah.
a
They could have
squadron
put
of
like a
all
different
identical
plane.
planes.
You surely are shooting at a different plane. You
But
could
if
have
he's
one
in
like
the same
chasing him.
squadron, it could be one of your
Make
allies.
make the idea of the image different then. Make an enemy plane chasing it or something.
That would be a better graphic, but it would
Yeah.
also require you to have 2 3D images of different planes.
This was draft 1, and they didn't have time to make a second draft.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm thinking
Anyway.
like a 2 or a 3, dude. This is pretty
2.
shit. Yeah, 2.
2.
For the 2 planes that are on the cover, dude.
Yeah.
Well, I think we should drop it down to a 1 because this one's exploding.
Yo, true, man.
Well, that's the
Nah,
third plane, identical.
be
That
one
this is
plane.
exploding.
there's at least a bit of contrast with the blue and the orange, so I'll at least give them a 2.
It's
Yeah,
just
I mean, they could
very
have made
low
the
res.
explosion
I
be
don't
the
know why
background.
the
Yeah.
quality of this image is
It
so
could have been
bad.
worse.
Yeah, anyway.
Oh, Doctor.
Oh, this is a Kyle pick, isn't it? I
This-
sleep.
Okay, so this one's a 3-parter because
Because there's a top of image, bottom of image, and then left image. 3 parts.
I mean, there's just a shitload going on in this one. But no,
Yeah.
they've released 3 versions of Guilty Gear X2 on PS2 because this was before you could patch your video games.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Oh jeez.
So they
Okay.
just made 3 versions of it.
Wait, is it patch versions where you have to read the back logo to see that you're on the second print or the third print, or is it completely
I
different?
suspect it was the
It's
equivalent of like
it's
Street Fighter
different
2 Turbo
boxes.
Edition.
Oh
It's
wow,
different games.
Yo, that's crazy.
yeah,
That's
those are
like,
different games.
yeah.
Yeah. Sammy
Uh,
Studios.
I'm indifferent on this.
Yeah. I like the guy hiding behind the sword at the bottom there.
Why is the
Oh, yeah.
logo on the box art twice? I feel like it loses a point for having the
Wait,
box
it's-
art logo top and
Yeah, it's in the top
bottom.
corner and through the middle. Why is it in the
You-
top corner? They
I'm
could have
confused
given
by what's going on in that bottom image, where you've got like the guy who's like standing there just looking,
Yeah.
and you have the arms that are reaching back, and then you have the guy behind the arms, but it doesn't really look like the arms are related to the guy behind the arms.
Yeah, it doesn't.
nor
The
does it really
perspectives
look
are
like
weird,
it's
yeah.
from the guy in front of the sword.
Yeah,
definitely
so
either.
you've
isn't.
got a
Yeah.
mysterious set of arms that are not
Like-
related to either of the people.
The
Yeah.
coloring makes it look like it matches the person behind, but that definitely
Yeah.
doesn't make any like
Sense.
geographic sense.
Yeah, it makes
I'm
actually
confused.
no
The more I
sense
look at it, the more
whatsoever.
Yeah,
confused I
no.
get.
Hold on.
And like, where is the baton thing he's holding going? Like, it just disappears into the guy's head, and that doesn't
Yeah.
really look like a head either.
No, I think if you
I don't
zoom
know
in,
what's
the
going on
blade is
there.
there. If you zoom in, it looks to me like the blade is there. Like, what is that
Yeah.
metal
'Cause
thing?
it's like-
yeah,
It's
'cause
like the
Yeah,
head
it's a
reflected in
blade.
the blade.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I got
But yeah,
that
it's,
much
it
from
doesn't like
blends into the
continue
random-
behind.
Is that
Inflate-
supposed to be a
no.
behind
reflection?
Kai's
Oh,
head.
I just thought that was the top of his head. It is. No, this is dog shit. Like, this is really bad. Like, that's.
Is that like a reflection?
This is like going into like a museum and going like looking at like I don't know,
God.
what do they think they
This is some
meant?
modern art.
Yes.
Where's the banana taped to the wall?
Yeah.
Sammy Studios wasn't even one of the developers. That's just the guy's like in-universe company that he
He
owns.
actually just advertising Sammy.
Yeah.
The first scene of the game is Shop Sammy's. The
Yeah.
whole recurring theme of the game.
Something like that.
Yeah, this is
I
really
don't know.
annoying.
Oh, I'm trying to
Over
you
at
know
the
pay
back of the
rent.
box, you just got
So I'm
like
gonna-
a mess of all
fight.
the other characters in the
Dude,
game.
they, like, that's
Bunch
like
of
the most,
lads.
that is like the most early 2000s like anime drawing I've ever seen in my life, dude. Like that is just a
Look
vibe.
at Johnny. Look at Johnny.
Yeah,
Goat.
that is a choice.
The,
Yeah.
the next box was also a choice.
We didn't give the first one a score.
I don't. Let's give this like a I don't know 4.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah,
that.
Too
4,
confusing. I don't like
3,
it.
one of those.
There's a lot going
like
on, and
the
I
back.
can't figure
I
out
don't
any
like
of
the
It
it.
front.
gets a 3 for
Yeah.
offending me.
Like, the
yeah. It
back
made
Why
me
does
use my
Soul look
brain.
like this?
It made me use my
Yeah.
brain, so it gets a 3. Next. Oh,
Better than that.
Yeah.
This time they just dropped the
Sammy
character
fucked
renders
off,
in
dude.
here.
Sammy fucked off.
Sammy's gone. We got access games now.
Like this
Bye,
looks
Sammy.
cool.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's not confusing either.
It's better.
Yeah.
The girl behind the guy there looks neat.
I mean,
Honestly,
I still
wasn't
think
sure if
it's
that
like,
was a girl.
I'd give it like a 6.
Just looked like a spooky person.
That's where the vibe
Kinda
reads
scary.
me. Yeah. It's like fine. It's just like anime fighting
Yeah.
game. It's like 6.
Yeah, anime
Yeah.
fighting game.
6.
It does its
That's
job.
fine. This is a fine score to me.
Yeah, whatever the fuck this
Oh,
is.
All right, let's
No.
retroactively give the last one a 7 so that we can get this one like a more accurate.
One more accurate 2? Like, my god. Like, it's just
I don't
like,
know
what a
that
mess.
what
dude.
was the first one we gave?
Name anything.
Well, we gave
in
the
this
other one a
picture.
3 or a 4.
Oh, a
Why is
3?
it
All right.
Roxas?
All right, then we can give this one
Why is
3 or a
Roxas
4.
there? And like, this is just ugly. Like, I can't tell what the fuck is going on. Like, I genuinely can't. And why is it
Yeah.
named like a Switch port? Guilty Gear XX Core Plus, dude.
Includes bonus disc.
The new Guilty Gear XX Core Plus game for the Nintendo Switch
Yeah.
2
You go
system
back-
is launching
back to the second
exclusively
one.
on April 12th.
This
No.
one actually
Soul
looks
Bad
good.
Guy looks like he's grafted to the logo in the other one.
Yeah,
But
like,
if you go forward,
genuinely go forward again, like that's got. I hate
Yeah.
that. I genuinely hate that.
Yeah.
That offends me.
Like it's like they stitched the logo to his arm or something.
They have a
Like, I made this
flashbang
joke
on the other
with-
side. Yeah, oh my
I made
God.
this joke at the Final Fantasy 12 box, but like name anything in this box.
You can't.
Yeah.
It's
Sometimes
a
less
mess.
is more, dude. Like sometimes less is more, and literally anything less would be more on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also that it includes bonus disc. Like it's literally they're just like we need to everything. Like soundtrack CD included.
It's 2 disc includes the game.
robot.
Guilty
soundtrack
Gear
CD.
10th anniversary. That difficult to read that because it's so fucking convoluted. Like genuinely, this is the worst. I hate this. I really do hate this. It's
So 3?
angered me. Yeah, maybe
Like the
even
worst of the 3.
Yeah, this is my least favorite of the 3. That's just ugly. The first one's ugly. That's the problem with that. Is that's ugly.
Yeah.
That one's all right, and then the third one's a war crime. There you go.
Incomprehensible.
Yeah. I'd give it like a 3.
Hell yeah. Sonic
Oh,
Heroes.
no, that's a classic. Dude. That's
Now
a
we're
classic.
talking.
You know what they say, dude? What comes up must go down, dude.
My feet don't touch the ground.
Yeah. Like a laser beam, my eyes on that fucking Knuckles render, dude. Look at him. Why is he punching Sonic's crotch?
He's punching under.
Yeah,
Breaking his knee.
no, he's putting his spike there, so when Sonic starts falling, then it's just a
He's gonna
direct hit.
spike him.
Whoa!
Whoa, Knuckles! It's
That's
alright.
no good.
This is fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's
It's
alright.
like a 6.
Yeah. Then Japanese box art for this. They flipped Knuckles.
Yeah.
He's not
well,
punching Sonic's dick anymore.
Now he's punching yours.
Still seems fine to me.
Yeah, I
same,
wouldn't-
it's like a
this wouldn't
6,
change
yeah.
the
Yeah.
rate. Yeah.
And yeah, it's just the same image, but you can see
Yeah.
the full thing now.
Zoomed out more. Flipped
And then you
around.
got the ghosts of the other teams back here.
Yeah, look at Big.
Big the cat.
The big jump scare in the background. Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
That's a 6 as well. Wow.
Spider-Man.
I mean, it does what it says on the
Right.
tin.
All
dude.
right, moving
I think
on.
It's pretty. It's like that to me. It's like
I mean,
a
like,
7.
you know,
dude.
it
It does
looks
what
like
it says on the
Spider-Man, it's
tin.
cool.
Yeah, it's 7, dude. That's like
Yeah.
That is Spider-Man.
Yeah.
it does what
Yep.
it needs to do. Yeah, that's it.
So 7.
Yeah,
T-Walk.
I don't hate this
T-Walk.
cover.
I don't
I think
either.
this cover
The
is
cover's
alright.
probably the
This
least
is pretty
offensive part
sick.
of the video game. To be fair, it looks like what you'd expect a fourth Crash Bandicoot game for the PS2 to look like on a cover. I think it's pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Actually, and the background's
Showing
really
the mechs
clean.
too.
The background's actually really clean. The way that all the boxes are with the gameplay and the little description in the middle, that's really clean.
Yeah. And I like the silhouette of Crunch back here too.
Yeah. And the spine looks good. Dude, this is just—I hate
Just-
to
Yeah,
admit it.
yeah.
This is a good box art. I hate to
It's
admit
just
it.
good,
This is
yeah.
actually a good box art.
Good work, T-Walk.
Yeah.
You did something right.
Yeah, I'd give
Like
it
an
8.
8.
I'd give it an 8.
Yeah. 8 sounds about right.
Kate's too scarred from brain damage from T-Walk to give it a score. It looks like.
I like the formatting, but then you see the gameplay and it's like the
Yeah,
gameplay's the
That's
worst
not
part
what
of the
we're
box art.
judging.
No,
Yeah.
but on the game you can see images of the gameplay and it's like, wow,
Hey,
this
man,
don't look so
Looking
hot.
at the picture, you don't know that this thing controls like dog
Yeah,
shit.
but like this,
You don't
in
know
the
that that
in-game
flyer
doesn't
runs
look
at
as
2
good as the
FPS
box
from a
art.
screenshot, dude. 'Cause you're only seeing one frame, so you know
you
it's like
you
yeah.
don't know this is the
You
worst
don't
thing
know
ever.
that is the worst thing of all time, dude. Like genuinely.
Like, I don't know. I
Reese's
look at the
favorite,
gameplay and I'm
Jeep.
like, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, you can't tell from the fucking Coco scooter there that it's gonna have the worst controls of your life, and they're gonna change the accelerate button from every other vehicle in the game just in that one level. You
just
can't
to
tell
screw
that.
with you in
Yeah,
particular.
just to fuck with me. Yeah.
All right, whatever.
If I have
Next
anything
one.
negative to say, I don't like Crash's teeth.
Oh well, that's the same.
That's a
in
bit
every-
uncanny.
That's the problem with
but
every Crash render is his teeth. Dude. They're always weird.
not this one.
Oh, I don't know if this one hits the same, guys. He's looking at me
Oh.
This one's
weird.
not as good.
This
Yeah.
one's dog shit.
Yeah, I would.
Look at
Why is
Crunch
Coco
here.
just waving? And why does
Are we giving
Crunch
this like
look
a
like an
4?
ally, dude? He doesn't look like the villain.
Yeah, you would have no idea.
He looks like fucking tag team Crunch. Yeah, this is bad. Like, I'd give it like, I don't know, 4, maybe.
4 sounds about right. Yeah.
4. Oh, sorry, Japanese Crash box art. You finally missed.
Sorry, it had to happen at some point.
We can't all be Japanese Crash Bandicoot 2
Yeah, true.
twins. Crash Twinsanity.
It's alright. I mean, it's alright.
Yeah, it's just empty.
What's
Yeah.
weird is there is a difference between the European and the American version in this, and it's that the cartoon on the front is actually more 3D in
Really?
Really?
yeah.
Huh.
Oh yeah, the PAL version looks different.
Yeah. They like gave it a weird 3D renderish to it. I can't say that it looks better, but it's just a bit different. They like
It's got a good logo.
they put the
but
bevel
yeah,
on
it's
it.
kinda
They put the
empty.
bevel tool from Photoshop on it. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. I think T-Wax is a bit better actually, just because this is just like a one drawing. But I still say it's like a
Yeah.
7. It's still fine. I like that you've got the little moves that happen on the
I-
right. I love how they censored.
also-
Can you please get the gag in the back there where it says it's censored? The thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good gag.
It's a good one. And I've always liked the artwork of Twinsanity. I always thought it looked really good.
Yeah.
think the game looks great. I don't know that the box does as good of a job at representing it though.
Yeah. Like I say, it's a bit of a step
Mhm.
down.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh God! Oh, what? The
Why
hell
does
is
Cortex look
that?
like that?
No,
That's when he's
he
the
looks
girl.
like a Tic Tac, bro.
dressed up
What
as Coco.
happened?
He looks
No,
like a
he's
baby
not.
and an old
He's
man.
still-
What the
Yeah.
hell is
Follow me,
that?
Crash.
That logo is also
Uh,
really weird.
There's a lot going on in that logo.
Look at
Yeah.
Crash. He's all
I like it
torso.
more than T-Wax, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit funny.
The Japanese T-Walk, yes, this is better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 5, dude. I'd give this one a 5.
Alright.
5. That makes
All
sense.
right, a
5
4
for
for Crash
5.
4 and a 5 for Crash 5.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. You'll love to see it.
Oh, not
Here's
more
a
of this
bright
shit.
red box.
Red.
Oh, my eyes.
God, this box is so freaking bright.
It's just red.
I don't even want to know how many of these we've got left.
Let's go with like a 3. Move on.
Yeah.
3 for red.
I don't know if it's that bad. I think it's
Okay, 4
less
for red?
offensive than the green, if I'm honest.
I
I
don't know.
still
The
think
the green
4
had more going on that wasn't just green.
Yeah, but this feels more like a box art instead of someone clip arting all the fucking JPEGs that they found
Yeah.
on Google
I mean,
Images.
that's every fighting game is just throw together the
I think
JPEGs.
they're the same. I'd give this like a 5.
Yeah, we
Alright.
gave the other one a 5. I think
I
this is about
forgot
in the
we gave
same
it a 5.
ballpark.
Yeah.
This
Steam
looks
Bot
good.
What
Chronicle.
is this? Is this a Kane
It's a great-
suggestion?
I have no clue what
It's
this
a
game
great
is.
video.
It's an
Definitely a-
Atlas game.
Kyle's.
It's an Atlas
own
game, obviously.
personal
Kyle.
I like how the render of the girls on there 3 separate times.
The same
It's
render
on the
too.
front, it's on the back,
same
and
boy
on the
render
spine,
too, though.
yeah.
He's on there
And
twice.
the same robot
Yeah, but the
render.
girl also got on the spine, the sly prick. Look at her, dude. Like, she's everywhere. She's sneaking up.
Don't worry, dude. She's gonna be gone. The robot's about to cap her.
Wait, are they in
Yeah,
the
but
mech
they're
as
in the
well? They're
robot.
in the mech
Yeah,
as
dude, there
well.
they
Oh
are.
my god, go away. They mashed
I
all
think
of
it's
it.
good box art. I don't. Yeah, I'm assuming it's a JRPG.
It's like 6. I'd give it a 6.
I
It's
mean, this has got to
fine.
be a 7.
No, because we gave
compared
Kingdom
to
Hearts 2 a 7.
No.
I'm not giving this a 7. This is a 6.
This is better than Kingdom Hearts 2 cover.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
They copied the same fucking character in every single bit. Like, my god.
But it's a better render.
Hunter, what do you think?
I'm leaning more towards 7.
Oh, for fuck's sake, fine. then,
I
7.
like the robot.
Fine.
He's neat.
The robot does
I'll
look quirky
yield.
and goofy.
Well, here, how's the Japanese box make you feel?
No, I'm uncomfortable. Why do they look like
They
the
don't look-
5?
Yeah, they don't look
They look like-
nearly enough like the other
Yeah.
versions of themselves. Otherwise, I think this would be a better image.
Yeah, I'm leaning on 4,
Mm.
maybe a 5.
Yeah. I'm feeling like 5.
Let's go with that then.
Yeah.
Thug, Tony Hawk, Underground. You got Tony
Uh,
Hawk on the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright, but
I mean, it's a skateboard game. It's got the vibes of skateboarding with like the spray paint.
I don't think it has
and
as much
then, like,
personality as the 1 through 3 box arts have, though.
I disagree. Those are just shots of a guy doing a trick. This one
Yeah, but
is
like
more
that, they're
cap-
like iconic, whereas this is literally just they've taken the guy doing a
I
trick
think
and they
this
just
is-
put him on a wall.
I think this captures the general kind of, out in the streets counterculture vibe of the culture better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
this
it's
definitely hits the audience better.
yeah,
Fair enough, I'll yield.
yeah. So I don't know.
Black and white to keep it simple.
That's
Yeah.
But with the underground accent,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
Neversoft and underground, you gotta accent the important stuff.
Not
Yeah.
not Activision
No, never Activision.
Never Activision.
or online
does it have
broadband
online?
and dial-up.
What are you
Right,
doing,
what was
Tony Hawk
saying?
Underground online?
I'd go
Get
with
my attention.
8.
Oh, I won't go that. We're okay. Is everyone else thinking 8?
Right. 7 or 8, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it's good art.
yeah.
Fair enough.
Shit's cool.
Wow, that's ass.
Is the guy screaming because he just got punched, or is he unrelated?
Ah!
Because the hand
Uh,
looks like it's not in hitting
Yeah,
him.
it's not
but
in the right trajectory for the guy in the background.
So ugly.
yeah,
It's just supposed to look cool, I guess.
I don't know.
No, it doesn't. They got word art on the
supposed
fucking
to, but it doesn't.
It looks like they superimposed a hand over top of a Disturbed music video.
Well, they took the hand from the same music video and
Yeah.
overlaid it from
Bro, this
the
is like,
shot
yeah,
of
this
the
is
guy with the
dog shit.
guitar.
This is like actual dog shit. I hate this.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh
a
man.
3 for
I mean,
me.
it's got
This
those
is
like
not
tribal
good.
tattoos, like
I
so
don't-
cool.
Yeah, fucking
Very mid
Crash of the
2000s.
Titans, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, even the logo isn't great.
it looks like word art, dude. It looks like word art. It's gross. Yeah, I'd give that a 3 or a 2. Like if it hurts me, it's a bit more effort than the fucking aeroplanes though of Ace Combat. So maybe a 3. Maybe.
The back's got a little bit of the red syndrome going.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
looks like they've warped the images.
This guy's just blending into the
Hi,
fire again.
I'm Michael Godhand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Please help me, my arm's on fire.
Please help! My
Call
whole
the
body, my
call the
legs.
ambulance.
God, please.
I'm dying. Drew 3er.
It do be like that.
Sometimes you do slur when you drive, like that just happens.
Yeah.
Am I right, fellow Zoomers?
It's a very
man.
elite game.
I just want to specify when I say slur, I mean slurring words, not saying bad things, okay? I want to specify that.
Yeah.
I
mean,
mean as
some
if you're
people
having a
have to do the
stroke,
other one while
okay? Yeah, I
driving.
know some people will. I just want to specify that I'm on the right side of history, okay? I just want to specify. I'm on about having a stroke. Anyway, this box art makes me want to. No, I'm kidding. It's fine.
This
It's
looks
fine.
more like a movie poster than a box art,
in a
I mean,
world
that's probably what they were going for.
when 2 drivers ain't
probably.
enough. Drive 3er.
I mean, you got the boat.
This
you
guy
got the
this guy is
taxi
not
right there.
driving.
Go to drive3er.com.
Drive 3er.
Back is a lot like Grand Theft Auto, except for actual in-game images instead of
Take the wheel.
stylized
Incredible.
art.
Official PlayStation
Very
magazine.
cinematic.
Yeah.
bigger and more beautiful than ever before.
I think this one was also in the top 40 bestsellers list.
Yeah, this
I
just
don't
feel-
know
this-
why.
This just screams like meh to me, you know.
Yeah, this is definitely
Yeah.
a game like you're shopping in the store and you're like, dive
In-
3 or
At a Walmart, and you just see this in like the $2 bin.
and then you see Grand Theft Auto 3 next to it, and you buy
got
Grand
like,
Theft Auto 3
It's got
instead.
like
Yeah.
that. It's got like that haze vibe to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd give it like a 5.
Like a 6, 5? Okay.
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
Okay, I'm afraid of what's next. I think we're getting to a Kane suggestion.
We gotta be close to. We've got through so many, dude. We're near. Oh god, you genuinely did right. Oh, that's. Well, they're not gonna. Oh, they look. They got the same render of the fucking Ace Combat plane. Sick.
Yeah.
What the?
Oh,
you
that's
go.
funny.
Here's
Okay.
the Japanese box art too.
So you get
These-
the PAL
the
version, the Japanese
bit.
version.
They both make me feel like bad.
They have a market. Also, these were budget games, so you only paid 2,000 yen for
What a
for
deal.
this.
Dude, look, they got the Ace Combat planes.
I made that joke 2 minutes ago. Don't ignore it. You, literally. What the
The
hell?
actual same planes though, and higher resolution, which is kind of incredible.
It's true. It's got to be higher than that because they found that it's the same box. I mean, it's still not good though, is it?
No, I
But
wouldn't
Ethan-
say so.
I mean,
It
it,
was-
it
it was
very
made on
accurately
Main
tells you
Street.
what you're going to be doing in the game.
Yeah, it's got 505 games, dude. SOS. It's a cry for help. That's what it is.
Yeah, it
Um,
does very much look like an SOS in this case.
I don't know. The only thing I respect, I kind of like the
505.
logo.
So you get the
I
5.
kind of like the logo for Demo. Like, it's got an interesting logo at least, you know.
Yeah. With the building breaking.
Yeah.
Neat.
Hmm.
I mean, I'd give this like what? I don't know, like a 4 maybe.
I give this an I wouldn't want this on my shelf out of
Yeah,
5.
exactly. Out of 5? Oh,
4.
that's crazy. That's pretty high, dude. I was thinking out of 10.
Get a Peggy 3 plus out of 10.
That's true. It is a Peggy 3.
Oh, but this is a
so it's-
012.
Damn, Japanese have gone fucking goo goo gaga, dude. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, this is rated 3 plus, guys. I don't know what you're making all these
I mean,
cracks about.
I'd give it like a 4, generous 4, maybe a 3. Hunter, you're being
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah, I would give it about a 4.
Okay. Next up, we have. Oh, 10
I
out of 10.
forgot they made a
There
game
we
out of this.
go.
I forgot they made a game out of this.
Now,
Oh,
I
man.
wanted Kyle to. This is specifically Crazy Frog Racer 2, dude. Because did you know that Crazy Frog Racer 1 was a PAL exclusive? Not just a. Just it only came
Wait,
out
this is
here.
Crazy Frog Racer 2?
Yeah, you Crazy Frog Arcade Racer is Crazy Frog Racer 2K. Cause guess what, bitch? You keep that zoomed in as I go over to this.
He's got the
Oh
same
shit!
shape as
Wrong
the
one.
troll
Fuck,
face.
wrong one.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at that.
Beautiful.
I played this. I did research. I plugged this in just before we started
Oh my
recording.
god.
And let me tell you guys, it's just as bad as I
Something tells
remember
me this
it.
is an
dude, but
Ethan pick then.
By the way, this is complete unboxed, dude. This is a collector's item, I believe. Everyone loves Crazy Frog Racer, you know?
It's classic.
So, because Kyle couldn't find this box art in high res, what do we give the original greatest game of all time, guys? This looks pretty sick to me. Look at him, dude. This is...
Why is he T-posing?
Well, right. I like him, dude.
I would give it a 10, but the reflection of your screen is getting in the way, so it drops at a point.
No.
I like the orange one better than the blue one.
Yeah, the orange one is better. That's why I
Yeah.
brought this out. This is why I got this out of my fucking closet. Was just because I liked this one more. I think this one's better.
Yeah,
I actually,
it is.
for a game that has a Metacritic score of 28, this has a better box art than it has any right to be. To be fair, like this doesn't look like a 28; it looks like a 47.
That's
yeah.
what we'll give it, a 47 out of 10.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
Now this second one is abysmal. Like this one's really bad.
Yeah, the blue on the blue frog on the blue background, not good. And also it has this thing.
Yeah, he
I
kind
don't know
of
what
gives
this
off.
is.
He kind of
M.
gives off a
Bison
fascist
monkey?
vibe, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
What are you?
That fascist
It looks
robot
like a
is the
person
reason why
Why are
Crazy
you?
Frog doesn't have his dong out anymore, dude. That's why. It's because of the fucking agenda that's been put on him. Poor Crazy Frog.
Justice for Crazy Frog.
Hashtag I stand with Crazy Frog, dude. Oh, he's on there twice. Epic. Good for everyone.
Thrice. He's over here too.
Twice. Oh, damn. Anyway. Oh, hang on. This reminds me because my friend told me that I had to say this. Let me get up the Wikipedia real quick.
Oh my god.
Just because it has one of the most glowing reviews for a video game ever. Okay, you ready for this one? The Crazy Frog Racer 2 has a Metacritic score of 29 out of 100. Sam Bishop of IGN rated it 2.5 out of 10 and wrote, despite not looking like the ocular abortion that one would expect, I still wouldn't even wish it upon my worst enemy. That is the review. So there you go.
Oh, that's hysterical.
They wouldn't wish it upon their worst enemy. And you know why? Because the first one's better, guys. Play the first one. Game of the year.
Hell yeah. Donald Duck going quackers.
Oh yeah, that's kind of goes
I
hard.
didn't realize this was a PS2 game.
This kind of goes hard.
'Cause this is a PS1 game.
It's an early PS2 game though,
Ubisoft.
Kane, because look, it's got the older Ubisoft logo.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Is this the same as the PS1 game?
Probably.
I
It's
have
probably
no
like
idea.
it's probably like Monsters Inc. for the PS1 and 2 that is basically the exact same game, but it looks slightly less shit on the PS2.
Ah.
Zoom in on
Okay,
those
fair
images,
enough.
Kyle. Zoom in on those images on the back.
Yeah, that's why I was asking because I was looking at the
Yeah.
images.
Yeah, it looks like a PS1 game that they put on PS2. That very much does. Ooh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Ba-da-ba.
Oh hell yeah.
I think the artwork at the cover is pretty
I
good.
like the
though.
cover. The cover's good.
I do like the
Yeah.
artwork. This made me laugh a lot when I found it.
I'm gonna fuck you up. Yeah. Or as Donald would say. Yeah, there you go.
So true,
Yeah.
Bestie.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean, it's all right. I think I'd give it like a 7. It's pretty good. Maybe an
Yeah,
8.
7,
It's pretty
maybe
good.
an 8.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
PS2 classic, Star
It's
Wars
just a
Battlefront 2.
classic, isn't it? The
I mean,
only
it's got
bad
that
thing about
Star
this is the
Wars
yellow on the
dark side, light
spine.
side.
Yeah.
That yellow on the
Yeah,
spine
one
sucks.
isn't good.
Otherwise,
But
I think
yeah,
this is
the-
fantastic. The good and
Yeah.
the light and the dark side.
It looks
this is-
very
in the
much
middle.
like the movie posters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd give
No,
this a
this-
solid 9, dude. This is a good box.
Yeah,
This is
9.
just solid, yeah.
It'd be a 10 if it wasn't for the yellow mustard on the spine, dude. Like genuinely, it's like you're so close. So close.
So close.
Oh, fucking awful. Sorry, man.
Dante, what is
It's really
Dante?
bad.
What is Dante? What is wrong with your face?
There's a
Yeah,
shadow.
Twilight's in
hitting
5
him.
years, Dante. Chill.
Why do you look
yeah.
like clay?
Yeah, it's not fantastic.
Fine.
No, it's not the best one. I don't really think they had a good cover until 5, really.
Wow. Why is there an egg? What is that in the? What is
That's
that?
Oh, a
That's the-
screaming
one of the-
egg.
That's the
Yeah,
extra
what's
life.
with the eggplant? Yeah,
Yeah.
It's a yellow orb. It gives you the extra lives in the game.
Ah.
Consumable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
Hunter. This is kind of dog. This is pretty bad.
It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
think
a
it's
5 or a
5.
4, dude.
Yeah.
I'll be kind
It's-
to it.
Got that mysterious edginess to it. That
Yeah, like I wonder why they
was
put such a
of
shit
the
render on
time.
the cover, dude. Yeah. I get it.
Now just
But
keep
also
that
the
5 in mind when we
TNC
look at the
one
next
didn't
one.
really age well, anyways. So
Okay, 5 in mind. 5
kinda
in
clunky.
mind. Yeah.
oh, right into 2.
Yeah, that's awful. That's really bad.
I'm Dante.
It's
It's
like they
more
hit
edgy.
the
Like
they
this,
hit the
this is
More
going
PS
to
than
cut you with
hell.
edge.
Look
they
at my
hit the
belly button,
PS3
bro. Look at my
era
belly button.
they hit the PS3 era covers like
Early.
5 years early. Yeah, it's insane.
They pioneered it. Everyone was just copying Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Honestly, though, the only thing that they kind of got going for is I think the little red on the eyes is cool. But
It's
It's a nice
alright.
contrast to all the
yeah,
gray.
Yeah, I'd still give
yeah,
this
like
like
you don't
a
even
3 though. This is dog shit.
yeah, it 3 is about the ballpark. Like you don't even see enough of Dante's outfit to see that it's actually kind of cool. You just see that it is very high collared.
I mean, it's just edge. 100% edge.
Yeah, dude.
The logo's
Yeah.
not bad.
It's fine.
Yeah.
And so nice they did it thrice.
Oh.
I mean, I'd say
Ooh,
it's a step up over the
dragon.
last one and the
back
first
cover
one.
the back cover sucks though. Like that's
Yeah,
rare.
it's got the
Yeah.
red syndrome on the back though.
Does that say featuring? Does that say featuring
Featuring
Dante
Dante.
from the Devil May Cry series on the top left? Prequel to the
Nah.
original Devil May Cry. Wow.
This
game's the shit.
He's spitting sand at you. Yeah. Plays Virgil's Jester fight very hard.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is like the same. Like maybe the best of the 3 is like a 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Got a 3 on his
Hey,
belt.
look at my belly button.
Yeah.
What's
This
the
is
other
the-
side of
it's
the clip? Because he doesn't need a
it's
belt.
because it's Devil May Cry 3, even though it's a prequel I already knew.
Yeah.
Look at my belly button. Part of a set. Yeah, it's a trilogy, you dumb fuck.
Part
Anyway,
of a
next
set.
one. What the fuck is this, bro? What the fuck is this?
I don't know about this one, Chief.
Wow.
This is
We might
bad.
have hit
Take it
our
away.
first one, dude. We might have hit our first one.
Take it away.
The back cover
it's
actually doesn't look
insane.
bad, but man, that front cover is hideous.
Right. So while I was sitting here thinking of covers for Kyle, I remembered it was Fatal Frame 2's that was really good. And then but I never remembered because I only remembered that it was Fatal Frame Crimson Butterfly. So I ended up looking this up first because I couldn't remember
You got
which
flash
number.
bang by
And
this.
I was like,
gotta-
oh, this is delightful. This is, I believe when I messaged Kyle, I put in
Yep.
parentheses, the silliest thing you'll see all day.
He did,
What
yeah.
is wiser than me?
Yeah.
It's like a mannequin.
Yeah.
It's like it's a decapitated head just lying there.
Yeah, and it looks awful.
Yeah.
No, this is a bad cover and it's hysterical.
What I find really funny is obviously they've got the protagonist there on the back cover, and for whatever year this came out, that's actually a really good 3D render. Like that's not a bad 3D render of a model for whatever year
2001,
this came out.
2002.
Yeah, that's a really good
2002.
fucking render compared to some of the other
Yeah.
shit we've seen. And they're
Like
like,
the back
nah,
cover
bro,
is good,
decapitated
Yeah,
head.
but that front cover is terrible.
And they got this guy on the front.
Oh, it's Tecmo.
Bro,
Oh
we
no.
can't have women in video games stick a decapitated head on there, dude. Like that's
100% games.
Oh my god.
oh,
None of
thank
that
God, I
watered
thought it was
down stuff.
89%.
I'm not sure
Thank
about
God.
that.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a 2, dude. Like the back covers if the back cover's alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, back
Ooh.
cover saves this from the 1.
Yeah.
So anyways, Fatal Frame 2.
Ooh, now they see this has a bit of a problem where I'm like a bit of the red syndrome again. That back cover's messy, dude. The front image is alright, it's pretty cool actually.
There's a lot.
That back cover
I don't
is
know
a
that
bit,
it's
like,
necessarily red. It's just a mess.
that back cover's very messy. Like I
Yeah.
don't like that.
I mean, I think the red syndrome gets saved by the black
But
offsetting
then
it.
it's got like black syndrome
Yeah, I would
to
say.
offset the red syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's
Do
better.
not play this game alone.
I give it like a
Play it
4
with
or
a
5.
friend, dude. Play it with a friend. I give it a 4. It'd be a 5 if all the red was. If someone didn't go fucking crazy with the highlighter, dude. Yeah.
Let me look this up. This could
Like,
just be a
Got
scan
the girls
issue.
from The Ring.
Dude, that is not a scan issue, dude. That's a skill issue from the artist.
Like it could be a lot less red, is what I'm saying.
Well, you don't have a copy of it, dude? Damn, call
No.
yourself a gamer, dude. First, no
It-
Crazy
dude,
Frog
it's
Racing.
Sadly, this game is like stupid expensive.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dude, I'll draw
Yeah.
on it for free.
Any horror games on the PS2 are like
It's
wow.
so annoying.
I actually never knew that Fatal Frame was PS2.
Yeah.
I don't know where I thought it got its start, but I wouldn't have guessed PS2.
I think it probably came out on like the GameCube or something too. if I
Ah,
had to
It's probably one of
guess,
those
but I
games that
Do
transitioned.
Hunter, if you want, what is it? Siren. I have that. If you're
Oh,
interested.
Siren. That one it has a digital version that I can purchase if I want to, though,
Oh.
is the problem. Half of these are only on the console that they came from, and or
cost
an arm
your,
and a leg.
cost
Oh
your
dear.
kidney.
Yeah.
Right, we need
Alright,
it 2
I
hours,
found
guys.
copies
So
of this.
next fucking.
The red is
color.
authentic. Holy
Shadow of
crap.
the Colossus.
It's
I
fine.
like it. The Colossuses
Not
look
bad.
cool. It's
Yeah.
it got a very
Am I
mild.
weird? I think I might like the remake
color.
one more. Is that weird?
But
Is that
yeah.
a weird opinion?
Nah, the
don't think
remake
that's
one
weird.
probably looks better.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it does a good job at, the Colossus is big and will catch your eye, and then
Yeah, I
you
like
see
the
the
color
more
of the
if
remake more.
if you
I never
Any of
noticed
the
them
promos
Yeah.
before.
from the time.
I was gonna say if you like look and then when you look at it a little more, you notice the details like wander and aggro at the bottom there and the
Yeah.
cool little structure behind it.
I think it's fine. I don't hate it.
Yeah. It's
yeah.
good. I'd give it like a
Yeah,
7 or
yeah.
an 8.
Yeah, 7
I'd
sounds
say
about
7.
right to me.
Oh god.
Dirge of Cerberus. Final
A red.
Fantasy 7.
Oh, I just
Hitting up with
noticed
the
that
PS3 box art syndrome.
Edward.
Oh,
very
yeah,
edgy,
that's-
very
Omega
red.
red saturation.
Oh my god, yeah, they just turned
Bro,
down
I
the
think we just
cyan and
didn't think about this before. I think this is a trend. There's so much red saturation on the PS2, like genuinely. This is
It
yeah.
didn't start on the
problem.
PS2. We had the PS1 games that were like that too.
Did we?
Dude, speaking of red,
Yeah.
did you notice Red 13 is here?
Oh,
That's crazy.
He really blends in.
Like,
Oh
holy
man.
cow.
I mean, I don't. It's like this is like a 5.
Yeah, I would say so.
Next.
Bloop. Oh, fuck.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, no, Hunter.
The funny thing is I'm
Okay.
sitting here and I'm like, there is definitely like the stuff that I've mentioned that Kyle has said to me is on here that we still haven't hit. So I'm just scared now. Like I'm genuinely
Yeah, no,
terrified as more stuff just keeps cropping up, and I'm like, oh god.
I haven't been keeping count how many deep we are,
This
but
this is a
Yeah, I lost
stopgap
track
from
of
the
the
one
number,
Hunter actually suggested.
but
So
all right,
yeah.
Code Veronica. It's a
Code
very
Veronica.
plain cover. Blue on the front, red on the
Bro, it's a
back. The
PS1
colors
cover on
aren't
a
too bad,
PS2
though.
game, dude. Like,
It
what the
is a
fuck is
PS1
this?
cover art, yeah.
Well, in its defense, it was originally for like the Saturn or
Dreamcast, wasn't it?
the Dreamcast. That's it. It was the generation before, but for Sega until they put it on the PS2. I like Wesker hidden in the background of the cover there.
Oh,
Quote
yeah,
unquote.
he's just like,
yeah.
hello.
Hello.
And he's back
Yeah.
here too.
Yeah.
Not so subtle on the
So,
back.
But
Same
don't-
render, by the way.
I don't think it's anything special.
No, it's like a 4,
No,
dude.
no.
It's garbage.
Yeah,
I do
4.
not
Yeah.
like it.
no, so this is the NTSC box art. Here's what Hunter suggested I put in here.
Oh hell yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
This is the PAL box art.
Ew.
Yeah, but look, it includes
Includes
Devil May
exclusive
Cry.
playable demo of Devil May Cry Trial Edition.
Yeah,
Just a
dude,
demo.
featuring Dante from the Devil May Cry
Is there at least a
series.
reflection in our
man.
eyes of like a zombie or something to try and give you them? Yeah, yeah,
Hey, there
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a
there
god.
is.
I'm a god. We've been doing this for too long.
Yeah, that's
Any
like a
games?
2.
Do you have any games on your phone?
I've hired this Claire Redfield to stare at you.
Is this a zombie game or a dating sim? Dude?
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
Oh my god.
Why did they do this?
I don't know.
Dude,
I'm getting
Hunter,
mixed messages. Dude.
Hunter, I looked at I searched for this and I just broke down when I saw it. Didn't know what I was gonna get. I wasn't expecting this.
The funny thing
Yeah.
is, it's
This
like
is good.
like a zoomed in
This was
meme
good,
face.
dude.
Yeah, a zoomed in meme face still is better than a lot of what we've had today. Like that's what's funny to me is it's like
I know.
with the fucking Ace Combat one where I'm like, you know what? Maybe
This
just
is
zooming in on
better
a render is
than
better than that.
Gran Turismo 3 or whichever one that was
This
like
is
the
like a Gran
part of the
Turismo shot
Super
of a person. Like it's just heavily
Yeah.
zoomed in on one feature. And then there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
If it was
hate
Gran
it.
Turismo, they
It's
would have zoomed
funny.
in on like the nose or something.
It's
Yeah, they
funny.
would have
I
gone
don't
in
hate it.
enhanced farther. Enhanced.
Ugh.
Yeah.
You'd just be looking at the zombie reflecting off her eye.
Yeah.
But also, I really wish that the logo wasn't in the middle of her face because
Yeah.
I really want this in the thumbnail of the video.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah.
But I don't think there's a
I'm sure
clean
you can.
render of this.
Oh, I'll look for one.
I mean, to be fair, there's no. I think all the box arts are the box arts on the thumbnail, so there's plenty of logos all over the place. There's no clean renders of anything.
Yeah.
I'll try and sneak it
Oh,
in
man.
if I remember. Maybe send me a message. And I'll try and
anyways.
remember to put it back in.
Just put it
Yeah.
at like a 10 or like a very transparent version overlaying the whole thumbnail.
Just like Wesker floating in the
Yeah,
background.
yeah,
here.
exactly.
It's so funny, dude.
Uh,
Soul Calibur 2.
Oh, it doesn't have a link on it. What the fuck?
no,
Yeah, dude.
no, it's got Heihachi
All right,
instead.
Soul
Inferior
Calibur
version.
2. I mean, it looks all right.
I think it's better than Tekken. It's got.
Nah, it's,
You know.
it
Instead of
still
red,
gives the
it's
same
white.
vibe. It still gives the same vibe.
Well, yeah, I don't think it's like leagues better. I just think it's.
I still
better.
think it's like Tekken's a low 5. This is like a high 5.
Hey. Hey. Yeah, like that's about what I was getting at there. Is
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to. Yakuza. Like, carry on.
Alright,
Just keep
moving
this
on.
going, dude. It's 2 hours in. Get this fucking train
Let's get
going.
this going.
I didn't know Yakuza was on the PS2. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
it real with y'all.
It's dog
I
shit on the
wasn't
PS2.
not aware.
yeah. I
I'm
think
sure the
Yakuza's
load times
1 and 2 were on the PS2. I think originally.
I mean, it looks,
This is good
Interesting.
box art.
It's pretty.
Yeah,
alright.
it's about what you would expect for a game that's called Yakuza.
got a dude
To
with
be honest, this is
tattoos
probably one of the
beating
better
people up.
Yakuza box arts. Most of the Yakuza box arts are actually pretty bad.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that Pirate Majima just sitting there in his promo?
No, that's probably one of the
art
better
isn't
ones.
selling-
That's probably one of the better ones, dude. Legit.
Uh,
Like Yakuza 0, best game in the franchise, one of the, to many, one of the best games of all time. It's just 2 guys just standing there.
yeah, it's just the two of them there,
Yeah.
not it? Yeah. Yeah,
I mean,
at
this
least
is
this
pretty
has got.
decent.
This
I
is
give it
solid.
like
I like
Seven?
this.
He's hitting the raging demon pose.
Yeah.
I'd give it like a 7 or an 8.
I like the
Yeah.
background on it too. Got the tiger
Yeah.
and the dragon.
Yeah, I like that. I'd give it an 8.
Shit's
then.
good.
All right.
Yeah.
From one dragon to the next.
It's pretty mid.
Yeah.
I don't hate
Yeah.
it, but it's like it's screaming like
Yeah,
a
like
oh
Ripto
no!
there.
I didn't know that was there.
You didn't see that? Oh
No. Now it's a 10. Now it's a 10, dude. Now it's a 10. Look at that. That's fucking fantastic.
I've been
I'm
trying to
never-
reach you
I
about
am
your
ne-
car's extended
I'm
warranty.
never going to look at that box art ever the same ever again. I've never noticed him there, and now that's all I'm gonna see.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
How about
that,
Hunter eating the drawstring on his bow?
Wow. Nom nom nom.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
Like a 4,
Uh,
maybe.
Spyro. Yeah, like a
We
4.
going lower.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I give
4.
it a 4. I was gonna give it a 5 until I saw the Ripto
he's
The
jump
back
shit.
cover is
sensitive.
all right, but like the front cover is.
It's the Ripto, dude. I've never noticed that. And it's ruined it. It genuinely has ruined it. That's so funny.
Spyro, get me out of here!
If you would have told me that Kyle had photoshopped that in just for a gag, I would believe you because it looks that bad. I've never seen that before.
Ah, dude, it's
Yeah.
legit.
Is it in the PAL version? If it is, I'm fucking. Spyro Enter the Dragonfly. Oh my God.
Also, for the life of me, I could not find a Japanese box art for this game.
Oh no, we had a different box art that was actually better.
Oh,
Not
of course
much
you
better,
did.
but a little bit better. It's still a render of him. That's why I'd never seen it before. I was like, what the fuck
Mhm.
is that, bro? Like, what the fuck is that? I feel like I would have noticed that. Ours, unfortunately, guys, does not look like it has a No, it does not
No
have a shitty
riptos hidden
render of
anywhere.
Ripto in the eye, unfortunately. I'm afraid. Uh, that's funny. Anyway,
Right.
next up.
Got a few different iterations of this
Oh,
one.
thank
So
God. We're like,
Sly
dude, 2
one.
hours for Sly, bro. 2 hours. This is like...
All right, Sly one. I mean, the art looks fine.
I like
This is
The
good.
background definitely helps it out.
Yeah, I think this is a cool
Style
art.
of the back looks good.
Yeah, so and then what's interesting? So most regular and greatest hits editions didn't change the cover art, but this one completely changed it.
Yeah, Sly
Yeah.
2 is.
So like, this
They.
is the original and this is the greatest hits.
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
I didn't
I
realize
like
that.
the greatest hits one more for
Yeah,
sure.
Greatest Hits is
Yeah.
better.
Same. Yeah, the OG doesn't tell you anything.
Which is
It's too
probably why they
mysterious.
changed it for Greatest Hits, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
The
it's weird
logo's
that you're
also
wanting
slightly
to
different.
be. Yeah. Weird
Yeah,
that you'd want to
Fox.
be cagey about your mascot platformer character and what he looks like on the cover of your game there.
Especially like if it's the first in the franchise, then no one
Yeah,
has a
yeah.
clue what it is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, what's
Like, if it was
this?
a different kind of game, the mysterious vibe might work better, but it's,
Yeah.
not what it is.
I really like the
Yeah.
Greatest Hits art.
Greatest
Yeah.
hits one is really good. Just solid
It's
artwork.
weird because it's like Sly in Europe obviously was called Sly Raccoon, not Sly Cooper. There you go. But we had actual
Yeah.
art. Again, we had actual art.
Yeah. This is really good artwork.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
a
it.
huge
Yeah.
fan of
I love
this.
the
The
PAL
classic
art.
Pal white spine.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ignore the ugly white
All the
spines that
Pal
we
white
have.
spine.
Yeah.
The-
Yeah.
It's
Dude.
bad.
So
I
yeah,
mean, that's
great.
just a Pal thing. It's unfortunate.
Yeah. So you're just like, yeah. Everything must be uniform. I love this art. It always annoys me
Yeah.
when in collections and stuff like that. Obviously, we still get the name Sly Raccoon and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
it's a bit dumb. I don't know why they changed it to Sly Raccoon because in all the other games, even Sly 4, it was still called Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. So it's like I don't know why just for this one they were like, not Cooper, just Raccoon.
Cooper doesn't
He's
localize
one
to
Sly
your.
Raccoon. That sounds more American, you know what I mean? That sounds more American.
yeah.
I like this box art though. It's really cool. That's my
This
probably
this
my
is really
favorite.
good. I like the artwork.
Yeah.
Then I was also able to find
Oh,
the Japanese and
Japanese
the
looks cool.
Korean box arts as well.
Damn.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
those look
Sly
cool,
Cooper
too.
Wiki, for actually giving box arts.
Well, those nerds are never
You're the
getting a
real
new
one.
game, so they've got free time, you
Yeah.
know. Thanks, guys.
The
Yeah, that's true.
the Japanese one is pretty cool.
I like the
The
Japanese one.
Korean
That's really cool.
The Korean one there is kind of weak.
But
The
Yeah, it's
Korean
probably
one's
my
more in
least
line with
favorite.
the American one.
Yeah.
I think
Like,
what I like about these two is that they're not set in Paris. They're set in, like, you can see this is Mugshot's place and this is Ms. Ruby's area.
yeah, that's cool. I like that.
I just think that's neat.
Like, I genuinely that Japanese one's really good. Like, that's really good.
It is.
That's like really good. Like, I would give the original NTSC one like as 5. I think it's boring. The original NTSC one. The greatest
Yeah.
hits, I'd give like a 7, probably. That one, I'd probably give a 7 or an 8.
Europe one is really good, but I think
really
that's
like the
just
Europe one.
that's just jealousy.
Yeah.
So I'd probably give that an 8.
or
That is like an 8 or a 9. That one is like one. It's like if
It was
they
really
did
good.
if they did a poster of
one's
that, that'd be a sick
super freaking
poster.
good.
You know, like
It
that'd be
would
a
be.
sick
Yeah,
poster.
sure.
And then that's
Korea.
like
Back to like a 7.
7 or a 6. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're all cool
Alright.
though.
I think we
All right.
I think we
Well,
got
there's your
another
slide
triple
block,
header.
guys. Sorry about yeah. Where's your slide block? Oh, and these 3.
Persona 3.
Persona
Wow.
3 original. NTSC on the left, middle is the PAL, and then Japan is on the right.
Hey guys, can you guess which one of these costs way more than the other? Let me give you a clue. It's the one with the shittest box art.
Yeah, that art is not good.
PAL
The
Persona
middle
games.
one's
Persona
killing it, and
3
the right one's
is
artistic, but I don't know that I
Persona
like it
3
as much.
is a ripoff in I just typed in Persona 3.
But that art on the left one, the US one,
No
is
joke. No joke.
very
Right
cool.
now. eBay pricing right now. Persona 3 base game you can get for around £65.
Wow.
Which is like $80. $85. And FES is like
Sheesh.
£100.
Oh no.
Jeez.
Is that for the PAL versions?
Yeah, the PAL versions are the most
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know anything about Persona 3 prices.
Atlas also didn't self-publish. They got Koei to publish it in PAL, which is weird. I
Yeah,
mean, the Japanese
odd.
one clears. Like, it's not even
Yeah,
close.
dude. Japanese just eats their
Yeah.
lunch.
Yeah.
Like it's not even close.
Got Thanatos
I don't know.
hanging out
Protag
there.
and
I
Thanatos.
can't really tell what
Yeah.
I'm looking at.
I like it. It's like
Yeah.
I don't hate it, but I just don't really know what I'm looking at.
I mean, I'd say it's like
It looks like a JRPG.
in terms of like clarity, yeah, it's like a set, it's just like a strong 7. I can't tell what the fuck the game's about or the vibe. I just know that he looks like he's got a big guy coming out of him, you know.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
like the PAL version is like a fucking 4, like a 4.
The PAL version feels like the
Maybe a
most
3.
like standard.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'd
Well,
go with
the
4. 3's
US
too
version
harsh.
is just,
4
like,
because
lame.
it's the art that's in the game, so it's like a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like the NTSC one is like a
NTSC.
5 or a 6. Like it's fine,
Really?
but it does
How do
the
you-
job.
Yeah.
Why would you
does the
put
job.
the US one over the PAL one?
Because the PAL one's got like look at his face. Zoom in on his face, Kyle. Look at Makoto's face. He looks like a goober. Oh, Zoom doesn't work. We broke Zoom, ladies and gentlemen.
They're
Makoto's
yeah, the
face so
original
ugly.
portraits.
His Zoom broke.
Hang
I don't know. It looks fine to me.
Yeah, I can't zoom on this one
Yeah,
for
oh,
whatever
well.
reason.
It's
Oh, well.
Jova, guys. It's
But
Jova.
yeah.
No, this is JP is clean.
Yeah, I'd give that like a.
Yeah.
Kane, you just don't get it. You just don't get the vibes, dude. You just don't get the vibes.
It's just it's very
Obviously.
messy. Like it's taken me to now to realize that there's like
only
a
thing I
mech
don't
dude in
like-
the background,
me,
and then
it's
you
like-
got the girl there.
To me, it's like a 7. There's a girl in here. There's no girl in here. That's Makoto.
Like, oh, that's a guy.
Yeah, that's a guy.
I don't
Yeah,
know what
it's
I'm looking at.
It's that
It's
guy.
that guy.
Oh.
Right. The only reason to me that's like a 7 and not like higher is because the logo is just black. It does not read well. That logo does not
Yeah.
read well.
Yeah,
Not
I
super
can see
great.
that.
Whereas the others are like 5s. I'd give both of them a 5 for different reasons. That's just literally game art. An ugly game art.
Do you think it's strange that Yukari's not on this cover? Like, where is she?
At least Igus isn't. Am I right, gamers? Well, hey.
You got a
Dude.
point.
Don't worry.
You're right. They're all. Oh.
Oh, boo.
You can't escape.
Boo.
Oh my god.
we're
They just keep
speedrunning
getting
these.
Yeah,
worse.
right. Can I just say? Oh, I'm gonna
I don't
do-
like any of these compared to the.
What? Right.
the
Well,
Japanese one or the PAL
Cade's lost
version.
his soul at like 2 hours in, dude. Because I feel like some of these are a bit of a step up, to be honest, in terms of clarity. I mean, I
The
don't.
middle one for FES
it
looks
all
like
just
it's
looks
supposed to
like
be a
JRPG.
fighting game.
Yeah, it looks like a
US
fight- yeah.
are very
I know.
empty. It's like, what's
Yeah.
going on here? And then like the other two are fine.
Yeah. I don't really like the Japanese version, to be honest. It's just a bit like kind of.
Really?
mean, I
I,
like the
I
perspective.
love the artwork on this.
Well, yeah, because it looks like
Yeah.
an anime cover. It looks like a slice of life anime.
Is that not what the game is?
No, well, yeah, half of it. The other half is I want to kill myself.
All right.
And that, look at
Yeah.
the dog. Even the dog doesn't look sad. Like it doesn't look like. It's like, if anything,
that
it's
a
like,
dog?
yeah, it's a dog. The zoom's broken,
Oh.
Carl. We know this. We lost zoom. We've lost the ability to zoom. Please, guys. Please, everybody, move
figured I'd
closer
try.
to your monitor.
Yeah.
I think they're all like meh. If I'm honest, like I don't care.
Yeah.
I'd say
Like hitting different levels of the 5 to 6
yeah.
range.
I think the Japanese one is my favorite, but just because it's not a good cover for Persona 3. It's a nice piece of art. It's not a good cover. And why is Fuka just peeking at the head up there like, "Hello, I'm also here."
Yeah, but dude, have you looked at the left side of the screen where they cut off the fat kid?
Yeah, if only they cut it a bit more.
It's
Cut it a
just
bit
his
more.
belly.
If only they had cut him out of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if only, dude.
If only. Whose legs are they at the top? We'll never know.
That's a great question. I do wonder if there is like a full
There's
artwork
gotta
of this
be.
render
There's gotta
somewhere.
be.
I couldn't find it, but
Oh well.
there's gotta be.
Mitsuru isn't on that cover. I've only just noticed. Mitsuru's was missed. And Akihiko. Oh well, bye.
She's gotta be somewhere, dude.
That's gotta be Akihiko's legs. That's my bet. That's gotta
Yeah,
be
those
Akihiko's
gotta be
legs.
Akihiko's legs.
Probably.
And maybe that's Mitsuru's
Yeah.
shadow on the right. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. I mean, kind of see the hair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Anyway.
I don't know.
Kane's
P4?
like too much weeb. Too much weeb shit.
How about
I mean, it's
yellow? Do you like
7
yellow?
Persona games in a row. I don't even know why there are 7 Persona games.
Well, they're all Persona 3. Don't worry, there's only one Persona 4 if it makes you feel better.
Alright, fair enough.
I think this cover was the same everywhere.
I think you're right. I
Yeah,
wasn't
but
finding
Pal has
any
the
different
same,
ones.
the exact same cover.
I mean,
Teddy
it's
in the TV there is
JRPG
very
with
tickling.
yellow.
I'm
I like
here.
him. Yeah.
Get me out!
I'm very excited to be here.
Remember, you said you'd come visit me.
It's better than the 3s.
I would say so.
Not much.
I kind of don't like that they give away all the party members on it. But
The back is the only complaint to me. It just looks like a PowerPoint presentation almost.
Hell yeah.
there's a lot going on with the back. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the right column
it's
is
like
just-
to me, it's fine. It does the job. It's like a
Yeah.
It's like a 6 or a 7.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 7 if we were giving the other ones like 5s and 6s. I'll give this a 7.
This one can have
Yeah.
7, I would say.
That'll do. Why was Golden there? Why did we get a Golden jump
Golden's
scare for
not
a second?
It was just like for
PlayStation
comparison's
2
sake.
game.
Yeah, the Golden's a better cover. Yeah, that's a better cover.
Yeah.
Well done. But it's not for PS2, so oh god, look at these ugly buggers, dude. What?
What am I looking at?
Everyone sits there and goes, "Oh, why did Atlas get popular with Persona 5? Probably because it was the one that had the first one that had a fucking good box art, dude. Maybe that's why. Like, my god, look at these.
Yeah, do you want guy who face is nondescript in blue or
But hold
nondescript
on,
in
is
red?
Or
there
do you want Dante?
Dante,
Dante,
our
the
Devil May
Cry
Cry.
series. Yeah.
Me amo Dante.
So yeah, Lucifer's cool. That's an awful box art. Like, that's actually really bad. That's like
It's
a
got the red
4.
syndrome going
The one
on
on
here.
the right is a 4. The one in the middle is a 5, and I'll give the Japanese one a 6
Well,
just for
I
not
don't
being
know.
red, dude. There you go. I love that.
Perfect.
Nothing's
Send it.
particularly good going on here.
No, nothing good. That's a
Ugh.
good box art. I like that box art. It gives me the creeps. It's the KBG.
Yeah, it's very representative of
does.
the game.
It's very washed out, which
Oh,
the
that's- yeah.
game's kind of foggy, so I guess fair.
Yeah.
It
Like,
looks
it's got the
like
cool
a bit of like
uncanny
washed out film. Yeah.
It looks
Yeah,
like
it's-
the game, like the really weathered cover that we were looking at earlier.
Yeah.
Except for a game like that.
It's supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
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 I like it.
It's
the
got
only,
it's a
yeah.
cool uncanny shot of like Angela there looking at her knife as if you were the knife, I think, is the shot there.
I like
Yeah.
what they did with the logo too.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, the logo's
That
real
looks
cool.
really nice.
The only critique I have is why have they got the in-game screenshots on the fucking spine? Like that's just weird.
Dude, I don't know. Just so that they
Yo,
can all
guys,
be
if you wanna
staring at you
squint,
from
yeah,
your
squint,
shelf.
Yeah, so you can squint and look at the card. Do you want to see? Yeah.
Maria's always watching you.
Lovely. I like this box art, though.
Sideways.
I think it's pretty.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
this is good.
Yeah,
I'd give it like an 8.
yeah.
That's good. What the fuck is this? Who requested
Hunter, what did you tell me to put
this?
in
I don't even know what
here?
this is.
Yeah, I just
Hunter,
sent
we've
this
been
one to
doing this
him.
for 2 hours. We
I
could have
sent
been
this one to
finished
him.
sooner.
I was
What the
like, I was sitting
hell?
there like,
Set
let me
me
just drop
free.
one
I'm
that
sick
Kyle
of looking
thinks
at
I made up.
PS2. No!
Dude, you had to send me football player with a sword.
Yeah, I agree.
Legion, the
Yeah.
Legend of this is like again, it's all red.
It looks very generic. You got a lot of
Yeah.
red going on, but it doesn't. The red's not bad actually.
Yeah, I think it's
The
less
gold
like
does a nice job
garish.
contrasting.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
They saved themselves from the red syndrome.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I'd give it
It's
a
a 5.
6. A 5,
6,
that's
alright.
fine.
6
No,
6 is
no,
fine.
I take it back. He zoomed in a bit. That's a 5.
The skull in the back.
5. Yeah. I don't know. This is definitely one of the ones I sent, not expecting Kyle to actually put in the slideshow.
Yeah, I
Well,
thought it looked neat.
I just thought he was going to see that and be like, he made that up. And then,
well, joke's
Yeah.
on you, Hunter. We're halfway there, so
Yeah, we're the the halfway mark, guys.
yeah.
please.
No, I think we're almost at the end.
Certainly, if Legend of Excalibur is here, we're near the end.
It's Onimusha 3.
Demon
Why is-
Siege.
Why
We're
is the
in
3 made out
Paris.
of a Cheeto, dude? Like, what the hell?
You could sell that Cheeto on eBay for like $150. I feel like
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, that's so like
you got
I
a
do
Cheeto
not
shaped like a
like
3.
this. I do not like this, really. I love the Eiffel Tower in the background. It's like
Yeah, why-
so out
With
of
the random
nowhere.
pterodactyls.
The Eiffel
Dude.
Tower is there because Sam and Osuke on the left there gets sent to the present day,
Oh, of
And-
course they do.
lands in France, and then Jean Reno on the right there gets sent back in time. That's the whole premise of the game.
So this game is Freaky Friday.
No,
when
they
you put
swap
it that
time
way.
periods, not bodies.
Same difference.
This is like I'd give it like
It's fine.
it's like a 5 or a 6.
Yeah, I'd give it a 5 probably.
I can't believe we gave GTA a 7 when we gave that fuck me like that was like
I was like,
Cheeto.
ready for a 9,
yeah.
and you were like, "No shot."
That
No
is
shot.
crazy. We were washed, dude. What the fuck are we doing? Set me
Capcom Nightmare Before
free!
Christmas game.
I don't know.
This is kind of
Hunter!
sick. I'm not gonna lie.
I didn't put this in here.
Nah, I put this one in here.
2 hours.
All right,
Oof.
what are we giving this one?
It's pretty sick,
it
to be fair.
looks
Actually,
kinda
It's
cool.
Yeah, it
pretty
looks
sick.
pretty
It's
cool. I'd
pretty
give it
fucking
like an
sick,
8 or a
actually.
9.
Like an 8. Yeah,
This
it's pretty
is
sick.
really
An
really
8. I don't know
It's an
about no
8.
9.
Don't have a 9. You fucking get out of here. This one's been sipping too much Kool-Aid in the background, dude. No, it's an 8.
This goes way harder than it deserves
It
to.
needs to be, yeah.
Uh,
No,
Here we go,
okay,
Mr.
yeah.
Mosquito.
Here we go.
Oh,
Now we're at the
classic.
real
Not
content.
really a fantastic cover, if I'm honest.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Why are we there?
It's very plain. The mosquitoes, not that.
They
he's
knew what
kinda
they were
cute,
doing. Look
yes.
at that one screenshot that shows even a remote bit of gameplay. They knew what they were. Don't zoom in that much, Carl. We did TOS. Okay, thank you. There we go. Much better.
That actually
He's
is a playable
T-posing.
level in the game, by the way.
Yeah, trust me,
You're
I believe
perfectly
you.
accurate. You can sting her, and
Of course you
Yep.
can. Anyway, it's not the worst thing I've seen in my life, but it's not great.
No, don't worry. The worst thing you've seen in your life is up next.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Well,
man.
let's give this a score, shall we?
4.
4? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
The Japanese box art of Mr. Mosquito.
Oh.
yeah, it's not. The box art for these games are not hitting it.
Someone had a
One.
fetish, bro.
I will say the sequel is a much better game, but the sequel's
Japan
box art is
only.
not really.
Guys,
any
don't
better.
tell him I got this. Anyways, that's enough feet.
Oh, this is a throwback.
This one was for you, Ethan.
Yeah, there's a backstory
Cartoon.
behind this. There's a backstory behind. I've never played it. I
From
own
like
it.
6 or 8 years ago. Yeah.
You own it, it's new sealed, just never played it.
Yeah, so the idea behind this was originally back when I wanted to do more like scripted YouTube stuff. This was a stupid game that I was like, oh, I've never played this. Let's maybe play a King Possible game because that's what people used to do. Was looking at this was like 20,
That was the trend back
2016,
then.
2017. So it's like early Scott the Woz like kind of era of YouTube, like that
Yeah.
kind of era. So I was like, oh yeah, this will be dumb. I'll buy a wig. I do that a lot. I buy a lot of wigs. Maybe I'll just get a wig.
Yeah.
But no, I've never played it. I mean, this is literally just took
It
that. This
looks
is
cool.
it's got an alright box art. To be fair, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's Kim Possible.
Yeah.
It's just Kim Possible art, isn't it?
Yeah. Two
It
of
was a
them.
good art style, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the show was pretty successful. So if you just take
Dude, I
art from
loved
that,
Kim Possible. Dude, I loved Kim Possible.
It was a really good
Good
show.
show.
Ron's
this is-
face on the
this-
side there is kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
I think something had to have. Oh, right. He swapped
he
with
swapped
Blue
faces with a
Guy.
Draken.
Okay.
Yeah. Also,
Yeah.
why are they pogging on the top, dude? Like, why is Kim Possible pogging? Dude? Like, yeah.
Kim
Oh.
Possible.
You seeing this?
You seen this
You
shit?
see
bro?
this
You
shit,
seen this shit?
Shiego?
Yeah.
It's really funny when Shigo just
There's
like
two
she had
people that are gonna get that joke.
she had like fucking beef with like a 16-year-old. It's like you're like she was like 26.
Yeah, it's
bro.
just like
She was
yeah,
like
she's a grown
26,
woman.
dude. She had like
Yeah.
she just had beef with a 16-year-old.
Personal beef.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny. Good show, good show. This is fine for
Yeah,
for like
this
a
is good.
licensed
Yeah.
game. This is like a
6,
6. Yeah, it's
7.
pretty
The
alright.
spine
Yeah.
is pretty cool.
Spine's pretty cool.
Yeah,
I
the two of
rate
them
it.
on the end.
Yeah.
Katamari?
I
It's
like
cute,
it.
but, yeah, kinda-
it's nice.
I do love that just
Very
looking
plain.
at the front cover, it tells you jack shit about the game.
Oh, yeah,
There's just like, here's some cows. Oh,
And
there's
a
a big
bowl of
thing
shit,
back
yeah.
here.
I mean,
lot
it
of
wouldn't
stuff.
make
Don't
sense until
understand
you
it.
start playing it.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, oh, now I get it.
the
I
back
think
cover
it's
you
pretty.
see like
I
you're
think it's a
rolling
good.
up.
I think it's a good cover, to be honest. I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The cows
Little
just
guy,
chilling,
look at
minding their
little
own business.
calamari there. I give it like an 8. I like it. It's good.
Yeah, 8.
Nice. Oh hell yeah! Spy versus Spy. This is just a game. Again, I just wanted to bring up games that I had played that nobody else did. Dude, I've got my copy still here, dude. Look at this.
You,
Fuck.
you got me.
Yeah, dude. Kane, you're a fucking nerd, dude. You should play this. You should play this.
Should I? Is it good?
It's all right.
Oh, then why would I play it?
It's all right.
So it's like, it's
You
like
probably played
yeah,
worse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
that doesn't
it's
mean I
based off,
should.
based on what you've played, Kane. It's probably better than like half the things you played on the PS2.
On the PS2?
Yeah, you were playing like Mr.
How many PS2 games?
Mr.
Mr. Mosquito 2 is actually a good game.
Yeah, well, Spy vs. Spy is great, dude. Not dog shit in the slightest.
Let me look up a long play. I
It's
mean, it looks all right.
it's all right. Yeah, it's basically like a game where you go around stealthing. I just like it's just like again, it's just like it's just clean. It's just a clean box art.
Yeah.
Like it's just
Yeah,
clean.
yeah. You get the point. It's the two of them.
Yeah,
Playing
they
tricks
you
on
can
each
just
other.
tell straight
They're
away
gonna blow
that
each
yeah,
other up.
you pick
Yeah.
one of them, you play as the other one, you try and kill each other, and there's also a cool
Yeah.
co-op mode. I like it. It's good art.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
I like it.
Big fan.
Clean art. Give it like a 7 or an 8. I like it. It's good.
I'd get
Yeah.
8.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you, Hunter.
Yeah.
I need this validation in my
Hell
life.
yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. I've got a no. You're not the only one who knows about this. I've got a friend who brings up Spy versus Spy to me just out of pocket sometimes for in reference to other stuff. Very
Oh, yeah.
funny.
See, I'm not deranged. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not saying you are. I
you
just
are.
don't
You're
know what the
horrible to
game
me.
is.
You're never allowed back on the show. Get out.
Well, I'll see you next time for the PS3 box art.
Yeah, so true. So true. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Don't panic.
Seaman.
This was one of mine.
Don't panic. This is so fucking.
Seaman 2.
What even is this? Like,
So
genuinely.
Seaman 1 was this game where you had to talk to this creature in a fish tank, and it would evolve over time, and it could learn to talk back to you. And this is the sequel.
Excellent.
It's not remembered for being a good game. It's just a
This art literally does nothing.
uncanny.
It doesn't tell you.
I like
anything.
that
It's
without
alright.
without the setup that the previous ones have had with like the ribbon for the PS2 and the back of the box and all that, you wouldn't be able to tell that this was even
Well,
artwork for a game.
that's
Oh
It
yeah,
was
because
this
like a
doesn't tell
poster.
you
it's white
anything.
art.
Oh, there we go. Let me get the big camera back up. Here we go. No,
Oh,
there you
man.
go.
All right, so here's the big box deluxe edition.
It comes in a package.
Yeah, and this one comes with the controller and the
the hell?
game. And then
Oh my god, right. Show and tell time, baby.
All those extra buttons you need to talk to the Murloc.
yeah, compared to just the original Seaman one, this is
Oh, that says
take on-
Caution.
caution.
Yeah,
No, don't
so
panic
it goes
about that
from
one. Only
caution
don't panic when it's the
to
second
don't
one.
panic.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, that's really funny.
That's actually, yeah, it's
And then the
quirky.
back is just kind of plain.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's quirky. It's like it's fine. I give it like I don't know, 6.
6.
Yeah. Ooh.
Look at that kid playing with his Seaman.
Hell yeah, dude.
Look at him having a good
I'm
time.
sorry, let me zoom back in. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Looks pretty cool. Well, there we
But
go.
it's also what's the I can't remember the book and movie series that the Don't Panic is from. It's a sci-fi reference.
Ah,
Ah.
my favorite.
But yeah,
That's on a hunch, I'd say like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
yes, that is it. Correct. I
Hell
couldn't think
yeah.
of it, but
Nerd.
it's a
Hell
Hitchhiker's
yeah.
reference.
Everything's a hitchhiker. I
Dick.
swear everybody said it. Like, literally, someone will like, yeah. Glub shitto, that's a fucking Hitchhiker's Guide reference. Like that, you know?
I love Glub Shitto.
Yeah.
We're almost at the end. We got a couple more.
What the fuck is that, bro? Like,
This is Gekibo 2.
Yep.
Kane. Prop.
Yeah.
well,
So
from
I
the
zoom in
box
on
art,
this guy
from the
and his
box art, this
schnoz.
looks to me like he needs to be in jail. That's what that looks like.
Yes,
To me.
that is
sure
an accurate
does.
assessment.
This looks
So
like
you
fucking
got
what's his name from Family Guy, bringing it back round. What's his name?
Quagmire.
dude. Yeah, Quagmire Simulator, dude. Try not to
Do
get
you even want me to
TOS.
tell you
Yeah.
how like the game is very sus.
Yeah, I can tell, dude. I can tell.
Epic.
The sequel though is not as bad as the first one. You know,
Oh, good. Yeah, tell that to the FBI, dude. When they pick you
Gameplay
up,
or
dude.
morally?
less as long as you're okay with the occasional animal sex and then pedophile in the bathroom jokes.
What?
Right. Well, that's
You know.
great. Lovely.
Yeah, this box makes me
But, yeah.
uncomfortable.
The box is sus. The game is sus.
Yeah. It's like it looks.
Yep.
Yeah, the box art looks like WarioWare for pervs. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, just like,
Yeah.
It's not that kind of game.
I
But
give it like a.
Trust.
Is it worse than the planes? I don't know if it is.
I don't think it is.
Let's just.
It may be a
it's in the
weird game.
It's in the ballpark, though.
It's like a 3. I give it like a
3.
3.
All right, and finally, to cap this off, Ape Escape 2.
Oh hell yeah! Look at his sunglasses,
Oh,
dude.
all
What a
right.
fucking lad.
Oh, they're so happy. Look at all the monkeys.
Ubisoft?
Yep.
Did they
The
publish
old
Ape
Ubisoft
Escape?
logo too.
I thought it was just a Sony published game.
Yeah, me too. That's wild, but
I can check for all of them.
Did they not publish it? Did Sony not publish Ape Escape? And
Let's
NA?
see. Sony is PS1 Ape Escape, while Ape Escape 2 has Ubisoft on it, and then Ape Escape 3 goes back to just Sony. So specifically Ape Escape 2.
Weird.
I'm looking this up.
weird.
Yeah, it was in Europe in March and Europe in March and North America in July, but only in America was it published by Ubisoft.
Huh.
Weird.
That's so bizarre.
All right.
There you
That
go.
is
It's good.
weird. Yeah.
You learned something new.
Hmm.
How do we feel about the monkeys?
I like it. I like this.
We
I
got a
like the
lot.
monkeys.
I vibe.
You got all the quirky
Look at
different
the
monkeys
pirate
rolling
one.
around.
Yeah, this is sick. The French one. Look at him, dude. This is
Yeah.
sick. I like this. This is good. Good art. The clown. I like the clown.
The eyeballs on the logo.
Yeah, the eyeballs on the logo. Look at that. Yeah, I like this. This is good. Good art.
Yeah.
Yeah, look
The
at him.
Squirtle Squad sunglasses.
Yeah, he fucks, dude. Look at him.
He fucks.
I'd give it. To be fair, I like this one quite a lot. To be honest, I give this like.
This
a
is really
strong
good.
8, dude. This is like a strong.
Yeah,
8. I like it. That's good.
All right.
Is that it?
That's it.
Oh my god, 2.5 hours. Sweet freedom. My
Whew.
goodness.
Hey,
All
man,
right.
we
Well-
had to make sure we
Wrap
were
this up
thorough
for
with our
us, or-
PS2 box art.
Well, does anybody have a favorite? What was their favorite, guys? What was your favorite out of all these arcs that you can definitely remember over the last 2.5 hours? What's your favorite?
Oh,
I've got a bias to Kingdom Hearts 1, personally.
Of course, you are.
Uh,
Water's wet.
Dude, this shit's just good.
in another
I mean, I'd go with
water sweat
Psychonauts,
moment.
maybe.
Psychonauts
That's
is a really good
shout.
one.
Mhm.
Psychonauts, Rack 2 was good also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Plenty of good ones. Oh, Ace Combat 4, definitely one of my favorites. Yeah.
Owl Code Veronica is the one that made me laugh the hardest.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Crazy
gotta
Brothers.
bring that
Yeah,
back.
bring that back for all time's sake. There it is. ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
yeah.
Right, anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because we've been here long enough.
Yep.
Thanks for coming back, Kane. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Sorry for
Hopefully you
taking
can-
2.5 hours of your time.
Well,
Thanks, Ross.
you know,
I know.
instead of prepping for an hour and then doing an hour and a half podcast, we just did a 2.5 hour podcast.
And then prepped an hour
Yeah.
yesterday as well, so we technically it was a 3 hour podcast, but you know. It's been good. It's been fun. Yeah, I'm exhausted. Who knew? Looking at box art for 2.5 hours kind of takes it out of you. Who knew? I didn't.
I
Yeah.
might have
It's
overdone
also
it, but
3 a.m.
It's
for
all
you.
good. It's all good. It's been fun. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to render, though. I'm gonna tell you that much right now. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Loads of PS2 art. Join us next time when we do PS3 art.
maybe someday we'll do this for
Yeah.
Nintendo.
Maybe.
Maybe, if you're lucky. But no, it's been fun. Anyway, let's wrap it up. It's bedtime for me, dude. I don't know about you. It's like 3 a.m. as of recording, so yeah, bedtime for me. But thank you ever so much for watching, guys. We'll be back same time, same place next week for who knows what at this stage. Is there a video game out? Is Expedition
It'll
33
be
next week?
Expedition 33. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Ben Star Week next week. Well, every week's Ben Star Week, but particularly next week.
Apparently.
Anyway, oh my fucking god, I did not see that. Like, jump scare on the fucking ride. There we go. Look at that bad boy. Right, we'll fade out on this. Right, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll be back same time, same place next week for more. But until then, have an awesome week. Yeah. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
Toodaloo.